Javi coming up, but again, getting that nice lingering nair to bouncing fish. And watch out!
And again, another situation where the combo wasn't supposed to stop, but he found himself on that top platform. Javi looking pretty comfortable right here, despite being in a deficit in terms of games.
I like his gameplay a lot. And really, like, he was close to coming up with that second game, but Zero just came with a great comeback. He's going to start a comeback in this game 3, getting that stock.
I know there's always a lot of weird commentary calls, you know, like when smash attacks land, but I just never know when up smash is going to kill. Like, I look at it, and I'm like, yeah, and I start looking to the side, like, is that gonna, okay, it actually killed, all right.
Don't forget that she weight nerf from many an aeon ago.
Did she lose like a pound? I mean, all right, she had a little Jenny Craig, but I mean, it wasn't too much weight, was it?
If I try to say the exact number, I'm gonna mess it up. I think she lost like 3 or 4 weight units.
All right, so she hit the gym, but
and she's trying to take Diddy to the gym right now, coming in with big damage right now.
Good air dodge right there, getting completely out of the way there of the bouncing fish, and Zero. Oh, gets the drag down up air, no down smash that time.
That drag's so nice.
Yeah, that just goes for the grab instead.
Breaking through with the bouncing fish. Not enough.
There again. Zero goes as low as possible. Had he gone any lower, I don't know if he would have been able to charge quick enough to get back onto the stage.
These Diddy players, they do that. Oh, what the shield drop!
Oh, he said, you kill me with some Eddie Gordo. I got some Eddie Gordo for you, dude.
Nice play coming out from Javi. Zero thought he was safe, but no, sir.
No, sir. All right. And I know we kind of talked about this at Fire Emblem Saga, but that earring that Javi has, that is like some, is that like Vegito? Is that like some, we fused together and now we're fused for good? Isn't that how the earrings worked in Dragon Ball Z? The dance was 30 minutes, but the earring was for life. Like, it was like, if I do the dance, I got to kill Boo in 30 minutes, but if I fuse with Vegeta, I'm fused with them for life? That's crazy.
I only ever watched Dragon Ball Z Abridged, which is the best anime of all time.
Oh,
but
dude.
Anyway.
All right, man.
Let's go to Battlefield. Game 4. Remember, Zero again going to be dropping a game to a player. Well, I mean, Javi, of course, PGR ranked, very excellent player. Dropping a game to him should not be a black mark on anyone's career.
Oh, absolutely not, dude.
And Javi, the way he's playing today too, he might try to run this back to a game 5 here.
I hope so. I definitely want to see more games. I don't want to ever see anybody lose, but I want to see as many games as possible, man. But unfortunately, beggars just cannot be choosers here. Somebody, unfortunately, is going to have to go into that loser's bracket. And
in that Zero set versus Bang, Zero is just the expert at shutting the door. Say it, here's the crowd getting hype. Nah.
Not only is he shutting the door, I mean, there's like plenty locks on there too. Like a deadbolt, and then a chain and everything. Like, this is just not going to open.
You're done. No chance of an upset today. And if Zero has his way, we'll see though. He's looking nice on this Battlefield game right now.
He's looking beautiful here.
It's really hard to pin Sheik to the ledge, but you know, no one does it better than Zero.
Okay. He's staying like in a close enough position to the ledge to where he can stay by the ledge just in case he has to catch a high recovery, but he's also staying right up underneath the platform as well, so he can take that away from me.
Talk about that dare though, and he's looking for the Ken there. Oh, just running in.
Javi though scouting out the air dodges. Yeah, he's going in right now.
Oh, he had an opportunity with that banana landing onto Javi in a really weird angle.
Oh, bouncing fish catches the air dodge with the nair. Okay, gets a second chance at life. Come here.
Not enough to kill. This is Battlefield. Do not forget that ceiling is higher, but the chase down continues. Javi don't care how high that ceiling is. He's getting that stock. 3rd time in a row, he gets the first stock.
There ain't no ceiling high enough, I tell you, dude. Okay.
Javi looking good.
Yeah, I mean, he is looking pretty well right now, but okay, I was going to say not well enough. That up smash definitely has him on life support, but he does have another stock to spare.
That high ceiling cuts both ways, and you see it here, keeping Sheik alive. Definitely would have killed on Smashville, I believe.
Come here. Up throw again. Good stuff air dodging when he did. Zero's so good at being able to catch the air dodge, knowing when you are going to have time to throw it out or when you're going to have to just try to jump out of the way of it.
Put that banana down. I like him putting the banana, actually, like he put the banana forward and then he put it on the top platform in case Javi tried to do the bouncing fish onto there.
Yeah.
Then you can get the trip up there and get the up tilt again. But it looks like Zero will take the stock. Back to even again. Man, blow for blow. I said it earlier, but it still remains true.
Yeah, they're going tit for tat here, and this is just really, really great to see. Both these two guys have a game plan in hand, and they are definitely sticking to it. Not allowing Zero any access back to that banana peel. He took the combo from one end of Battlefield to another.
Zero going to get the down to the jab. You don't really see that often. But you know what? It worked out kind of. Not too shabby.
No,
over the damage.
Yeah, absolutely not, man.
And these monkey flips on the ledge paying off really well after zero. If Javi can get a read on that.
Javi, I don't know if people at home understand how pivotal it is to just keep zero away from that banana peel. Javi is doing it, and he's making it look so easy, but I'm telling you, it's a task within itself.
All right, jumping away this time. I think Javi was looking air dodge there. Zero's bleeding.
Yeah, he is, man.
But he's back on the stage.
I don't know if there's going to be a Band-Aid big enough to stop it. Whoa, power shields back and forth here.
I love that.
Javi getting the last laugh, though, with the nair off stage.
Zero taking his time. When you mix up that ledge get up timing, it can mess with people's head. But here's a forward smash. Great DI away for Javi. He understood what was coming if he didn't do that.
Yeah, he got out of there as quickly as he could, getting the heck out of dodge. Uh-oh. That's gonna be enough to do it. Like I said, man, those up smashes from Diddy Kong, I just never know sometimes.
Zero clutching it out. He was on life support for the last, 30 seconds of that game. But the rage, the banana, the down tilt, the up smash.
The up smash, man, but round of applause, man, to Javi. I mean, he
played so good.
He played out of his mind. That's probably the best I've seen Javi play in quite some time. Not to say his other performances weren't stellar, but that was really, really great. I'm talking 10 out of 10.
Excellently in that set.
Yeah, and how well he kept it away from the banana peel. I mean, when he caught the monkey flips in with forward air and there as he was trying to get through the platforms back towards center stage, because as you know, the center stage is where Diddy Kong is most comfortable pulling out the banana peel. But when he got too close, hit him with the needles too. Javi was he had a plan at hand, dude.
He was everywhere at once.
Yeah, dude. He had coverage everywhere, but unfortunately for him, no matter how well he played, he had to go over into the loser's side. Zero advances into the next round. Now we got MVG Salem getting ready to face off against LG Abadongo.
Ooh, already?
Already, dude.
If you told me this match wasn't a winner semifinals match before the tournament, I'd be like, what?
We're rocking and rolling.
Sure?
We are rocking and rolling here, Stern.
Oh, okay. So that's the down smash coming out for Javi. Really just caught Zero blinking. And
Right.
yeah, that's how good that banana is.
Yeah.
Comes out so quick, really safe.
We see Javi wearing his emotions on his sleeve there. He was like, I almost had it. Almost had it, man. Yeah, but unfortunately, it just all fell apart.
Remember, that game 2 could have gone either way, and Zero again clutched it back.
Yeah.
It was really, games 2 and 4 were just a matter of Zero just having the wherewithal to complete the comeback after Javi got out to a big lead. So, again, that shows you why he's the best. It shows you why he's the champion. It shows you why he is number uno.
The Chilean champion. Even though his name is Zero, he's number 1. But he's actually 0 on some PRs, though, isn't he?
He's 0 on the Chicago PR.
Yeah, so he's 0, but he's also 1. It's weird. That dude is so good, he gets 2 numbers. That's crazy. All right, well...
Let's talk about these next upcoming players. It might be another Bayo Ditto. I think I see, again, those character icons. Gonna be the Bayos. Again, Bayonetta player 2s.
Not exactly sure how many times Abadongo and MVG Salem have gotten a chance to play each other in the Bayo Ditto. If somebody has those stats for me, please let me know on Twitter. But I'm pretty sure Abadongo's curious to see how well his Bayonetta is going to stack up against the best Bayonetta right now.
Salem, one of all those Bayonetta players, like Zach, Salem, Mistake, all good friends. They all share their tactic with each other. You know.
I'm going to get hit with the costume mix-up here, so forgive me at home.
Yeah, this is only incredibly confusing color choices coming out from both of them.
Costume's a little bit more diverse than Cloud's, but these two here, this is
for the record, Salem is the slightly darker gray, and Abadongo is the slightly lighter gray. So.
All right, well, default then, right?
Yeah, that won't be confusing at all. Don't worry about it.
Yep. All right.
That's Salem right now. It might be easier to identify the tags, but is this going to do it?
No. Okay, not quite yet, but Salem, no damage on the board, but I spoke too soon. Abadongo opening up there with a quick grab. Okay, got an old Western shootout here.
Abba's chance to get these up throws. Up throw can start so much for Bayonetta. It's just really... It's just a great tool to have, and you can go so many different directions with your follow-ups after up throw. It keeps you progressing.
Okay, catches the weird landing right there with the grab, forward throw off stage, and tries to go for it this time just in case he throws out afterburner kick a little too early. Salem has Abadongo's number here. This is crazy to see. As well as Abadongo's been playing, Salem is a completely different beast, you know?
He's really in control, and when Salem's in control, you see this. Center stage, guns up, catching him, jumping on the ledge with the back air. Easy peasy.
Yeah, lemon squeezy at that.
Right. So Abadango needs to come up with something. I feel like he's just still taking his time learning how Salem's habits operate, right? Here comes a pretty good combo coming out, though.
But Salem doesn't really have too many habits, which is crazy. I mean, I guess habits can be looked at as a bad thing, but habits can also be a good thing as well. There's things that Salem does that other Bayonettas don't. But Salem is playing like a different beast right now. Salem always known for like that opportunist playstyle that he has. You know, he's not the flashiest Bayo in the world. He's not the the most aggressive, but when he needs to be aggressive, he definitely goes for it.
And look at just these great follow-ups. Using these low percent up airs to try and link to other stuff too. Like, really interesting Bayonetta. I love watching Salem play this. And Salem looking to get a lap here. He's not going to fall for any kind of like push time shenanigans. He's just going to take his time, go for safe things like those cross-ups with the afterburner kicks in the air.
Yeah, I do like the up smash attempt there. You know, try to catch a landing, but Salem was just on the up and up about it.
That which time would have killed Abadango, so good wherewithal from him to just back off.
Oh, come here. Back throw off stage, force him to go low with the help of the bullet climax.
Is this it?
Okay. Is it still the bullet climax if she doesn't charge the neutral special? I mean, it's still the bullet climax no matter what, right?
Bullet climax is always standard B?
Yeah, that's the neutral special, but is it the climax if it doesn't charge?
Oh, it's the bullet,
something.
It's the bullet fake climax.
Yeah, I forget. And what's sad, I played Bayonetta too. I'm like, it's slipping me. It's slipping away from me right now, but it'll come back though, nonetheless.
We're going to be switching over to the Pokemon though.
Yes, the world's strongest.
Ditto did not work out really to Abadango's chagrin in game 1. I feel like he just was always just one step behind Salem. Salem was all over him.
Anytime I see Mewtwo now, I just can't get over the skit I did with Sylvanas. That this Mewtwo should never have left Cerulean Cave. Like every time, man. I'm trying to get that out of my head. Yeah, dude's amazing.
Shoutouts.
Great Mewtwo, and an even better one right now here on stream. Abadango switching over to what he's, I don't want to say what he's known best for, but what he's done the most damage and the most work with here in his career in Smash 4, you know?
Yeah,
it was the Pac-Man and the Wario that put him on the map, I think, early on, and a little bit of the Meta Knight as well, too, but this Mewtwo ever since Pound has just been doing wonders for him.
And you know what? He gets to combat these bullets of Salem with the Shadow Ball. Salem is really known about being non-committal, like using down tilt bullets, using bullet climax, using bullets off of really every single one of Bayonetta's moves, because if you hold the button, you shoot some more bullets.
Yes.
And you can use that to kind of camp the way Salem does. But Abadango has a pretty strong answer of his own here with this Shadow Ball, and it's a projectile too, and it'll kill.
Yeah, he's doing much better here. I mean, the Mewtwo's do okay versus Bayonetta. You know, more specifically like Waddy, he does pretty well versus Bayonetta.
They have to stay grounded, though. That's the most important part. So far, Abadango has done a really good job of just putting his back to the corner, kind of ceding the stage control to Salem, but he doesn't mind because he gets to charge up that Shadow Ball. But
we'll take more than that, though. Yeah, man. He has. Oh, makes a pizza. Gets him up out of here. Good stuff. Abadango here, 98% and doing much better.
I've never heard that before. Makes a pizza.
Yeah, he's making a pizza, dude.
So
come on.
good.
It's a Strecto disc. He's making it. Come on, man. I'll be here all week. All right.
Okay, great.
I'll be here till Sunday, but you know what I mean. Anyway,
Aba in the driver's seat now, and this change in tempo really coming out so hot.
Ooh, look at the foot. Can I say footwork? The movement, the something here.
And he's gonna get something started with this neutral air. Ooh, trying to turn around to get the Shadow Claw off the side.
Yeah, and he's keeping Salem off stage at a very uncomfortable position. Jumps right over that and gets the forward throw. The tables have turned completely here. Now let's see if they can try to turn this into a stock.
All right, good weight coming out from Aba. He does not want to overcommit to which time, so just hanging out.
Oh, he wants that tomahawk in the forward air? Golly.
So quick.
That is super effective on Bayonetta. Golly. Wow, and here we were thinking that, Bayonetta was going to be the best pick for him. Meanwhile, little Mewtwo just coming out of the woodwork and doing just
well, you see his game plan just is so much more. I don't want to say his game plan with Bayonetta just wasn't figured out, but like it's just so much more developed than Mewtwo. He understands how to play this matchup better than the Ditto, and it's showing. So here we go to Lilac.
Okay. Both guys got a game on the board for themselves. This game number 3 here is going to confirm a lot. Okay, Okay, using the curvature of Lilat there to connect some of that bullet climax.
Yeah, when you're downhill on Lilat, that bullet climax, it just aims so perfectly over to the other side.
Yeah, definitely so.
It's weird how Lilat's tilting interacts with some of these projectiles. Like Sheik Needles get kind of ruined if she's downhill. And neither she's uphill because they like go over your head.
Yeah.
So, but for Bayonetta, it works out pretty nicely.
Interesting. Doesn't go for a second forward, or actually goes for the side special instead. They're going to possibly reverse something out there. Obviously, you can't reverse afterburner kick, but it definitely could mess up a game plan in terms of recovery for Bayonetta. Again, more pizza.
Salem looking to just use these platforms to change his approach angle. Like when the Shadow Ball is planted, Salem wants to find a diagonal in and over it. Right now, it's working out.
Goes for the second witch twist in a row into the up air.
Salem taking stock first here in a pivotal game 3. Remember, whoever wins game 3 in a best of 5 gets counter pick advantage if it goes to that deciding 5th game.
Yeah, there's just so much on the line here. So he tried to go for the falling wave. First hit a forward air, possibly trying to bait Abadango in. And man, did you see Mewtwo's face when he thought that up smash? He gave that his all. That was crazy. Oh, whoa.
Alrighty.
Almost forgot Disable was a thing.
Abadango never forgets. He always has that like in his back pocket.
Yeah.
Just when you start sleeping on Disable,
Yeah,
literally.
Dude. The North remembers, dude. We'll never forget.
This is how Salem can run away with this match, I think, is if he can just get Abadango off stage. But, oh, you're going to get the grab here? That is a great answer coming out from Abadango.
He drug him down with the Nair, drug him, and then goes for the up throw.
Dragged him? Drugged him?
Drag? Something like that.
I'm not a grammar major. Anyway. Aba trying to... Now he's going to use the platform to come in diagonally over those bullets. You see that? Both these players taking advantage of that center platform to interrupt their slower paced offenses.
And Salem having no problem just playing so up close and personal to Abadango. If things get a little bit too hectic, he can always go for a witch twist to gain himself some footing back onto the stage.
Salem not getting any big conversions here, but just little damages here and there. But this witch twist might say something else.
Like I said, gotta respect it. This is one of those stages where you get a little comfortable up there on that top platform and you forget that some of your opponent's moves actually go through those platforms.
Yeah. Mewtwo's up smash will certainly do that. I mean,
so does up tilt.
The Bayo smashes, of course, they're gigantic.
Where don't those go?
Yeah. Witch twist also pretty good at pressuring that. Oh, jumping away. That Shadow Ball was scary.
Slight percentage differential between both of these two players here. Abadango definitely was in a deficit. Clawed his way back. Shadow clawed his way back at that.
Turnaround animation is going to cost Abadango stage control. Just getting the forward throw here for Salem. Not much damage, but now he's in a good spot.
Yeah.
Woo. Those Shadow Balls are so scary.
Oh.
The Shadow Claw, too.
Yeah, Shadow Claw flanking with the afterburner kick, sending Salem flying, but Salem here hanging on for dear life, but the back air stuffs out Abadango's last stock. We're moving into the next game.
We saw how good Abadango can be when he's in neutral.
Yeah.
We saw how good he can be in advantage with a disadvantaged state. Stuck off the ledge. Not really anywhere to go. Tried to jump. Salem was there. Finds the back air. Such a strong move from Bayonetta.
Such a strong move and also a safe move, too, in the neutral. I mean, it comes out pretty quick. It could cross the opponent up with it. Like, that's a really solid move.
Salem wasn't even too hard committing, I don't think, to that jump get up. Because he could just afterburner kick away to the center platform. He should be in a good spot.
All right, let's see what we get for the next game here. Is Salem going to close this one out, or is he going to give Abadango that light at the end of the tunnel he needs to try to turn things around and force it to a game 5? Ooh, down throw, down tilt. Abadango with a slight lead here. Comes out pretty comfortable. Oh, and then knows that he's not going to throw out the second hit of the sliding heel kick. Throws the down tilt right into the grill of Salem.
And this is what Aba does when he's in advantage. Just wants to shuttle this Bayonetta around and around, going for the down smash. I've been seeing a lot of that more lately from these Mewtwo's, the down throw to forward air. It's not really a true confirm, but there are certain situations where you can convince them to get hit by it, and that was definitely one of them.
Yeah, for sure. He's just playing out of his mind right now. Okay, first hit of forward air, right into the afterburner kick. Salem getting a little aggressive right now. Look at this. So I gotta fix
Salem
this.
needs to answer back.
Yeah, he has to, man, because Abadongo is playing out of his mind, and you don't want to give your opponent the idea that they can beat you and force another game.
Yes, sir. And now Salem getting big damage and going to continue the chase. And all right.
And did Salem just smile? That was weird. He just smiled. What the heck was that?
You know what? He really went in, and I respect that. But it didn't quite work out, so now we're going to game 5.
He went entirely in.
Maybe not exactly how you drew it up in the pregame notes.
No.
But here we go, and Salem so confident he's going to run it right back on the side.
All right, now you've let Abadongo know that it is doable, that we can force a game 5. Now you got to try to kill his momentum.
Yes, indeed. Salem, by the way, the winner of this will get Larry Lurr in winners cent finals.
Oh, wow.
For Abadongo, that would be a battle of teammates. They teamed in doubles. Almost was able to win, but ECMVD got it. For Salem, that would be a matchup between previous Dreamhack champions.
Oh, yeah, that's correct.
Salem winning Dreamhack Atlanta, and like you said earlier, Larry Lurr, the champion of Dreamhack Montreal.
Yeah, that was a good grand finals. You know, and I kind of touched on momentum a little bit ago, but both of these two characters here, Mewtwo and Bayonetta in specific, they can just slow down the game so well. And as we see right here, Abadongo has no issue going to the left or right sides of the stage, throwing charged or uncharged Shadow Ball, fall away fair, down to like these moves that build up a wall and keep you out. But we've seen what Bayonetta can do too if she wants to shift the tides of battle.
We saw how both players tried to combat that in the Lilac game, where one of them would be camping, one of them tried to come in diagonally. There's not too many really great opportunities to come in diagonally here, except when this platform is drifting across, and we see Salem running in under that platform there, trying to get some aggression. Until it comes back, he's going to retreat. Actually, this afterburner kick working out really well.
That's going to do it. Didn't even need the kick at the end. The witch twist hitbox was enough to take him out. That's okay. Abadongo has one more stock to work with. This is the comfortable position Salem wants to be in now. He has to leave. Now you have to come to Papa.
Oh, but that jab one starting so much here. And now Abba's got the juggle going. Still has to respect that witch time, don't forget.
Don't ever forget. Uh-oh.
Sam coming in with that heel slide.
You know, I almost forget that Mewtwo has like that bounce. And that really helps. Yeah, seriously. And that helps Bayonetta out tremendously in this matchup, especially like when it comes to the sliding hill kick or just punishing Mewtwo's weird landing options in general. But Salem hasn't really been punishing that very well. Kind of letting Abadongo land for free, as you see right here.
You look at the back throw. That will pin Salem into this taxi platform. We might see the Shadow Ball come out into play. Instead, going for the spike. But great tech. Staying alive is Salem. The longer he stays alive, the greater this advantage gets.
Yeah, absolutely. Come here, up throw. That's going to do it. And only 38% on the board. This is very, very doable. Far from inescapable. So the Salem trying to shut the door like Zero does. Turning 38 into 61 very, very quickly.
Abadongo, he's not too far behind. I always say 60% is like the percent where Salem's happy he got it as extra credit, and Abadongo is happy it wasn't more.
Right.
It's like that very middle ground percent. But okay, we got tech chase coming out from Salem. Looking to shut the door, maybe?
Okay, yeah.
Instead, just goes to the full forward air.
Okay, gets the Shadow Ball, and she just throws it right out into neutral. Up close and personal dive kick. Not going to be able to get any follow-ups out of that, but does give himself a lot of space here. Okay, this is exactly what I was talking about, Abadongo. Slowing things down. This methodic play style, as Mewtwo is known for at times. Mostly like a Nair footstool disable combo. Reverses the Shadow Ball too that time. Trying to pinpoint Salem's landing. I know it's a task within itself. Believe it or not, it is doable.
Okay, nice Tomahawk. Salem gonna get the stage for himself.
The forward throw Tomahawk hit that, man. That's such a strong forward throw.
Salem just really keeping Mewtwo pinned to that corner. Usually Abadongo doesn't mind being there.
Uh-oh. Okay, the Nair comes out in the high-stake moments, man. It puts me on the edge of my seat.
Yeah, you can get so much started off of that. But Abba does not seem phased at all. He's taking his sweet time, but he gets knocked off the stage again, and this is where Salem can end it. Look at that pressure.
Uh-oh. Turns around, gets the down tilt. Okay, throws out the side special to keep himself in the air, stalls out.
Oh, is that gonna... Yes!
Whoa!
Abadango
What the heck?
clutches it! With the Shadow Claw again reaching all the way from the back corner of Smashville. And the upset's complete. Salem's in loser's bracket.
Production, clip this now. I know we got some replays coming. That was amazing. I did not expect that to kill. I mean, I knew it was going to send Bayo flying, but maybe it's because, you know, Mewtwo just had so much damage. It was like, yo, this is definitely...
Yeah, Mewtwo was at almost max rage. It was one like 45 or something.
That was crazy.
Killing all the way from downtown. That was like the half-court shot.
That was.
And he took it, nailed it.
2017, man, you got to shoot your shot.
And I said, remember, we were talking in the Abadango set. I said, Abadango wants to make a statement this tournament. This is a tournament where he can take some names, get on the rebound here for his PGR standing, and so far, taking out a top 3 player in the world.
Taking out the Evo champion.
Pretty great way to start.
I think so, man. Beautiful stuff there to Abadango, man. You know, the Bayo Diddle just wasn't quite cutting it for him. The world's strongest Pokemon definitely did, dude.
That was a crazy set.
Yeah.
Probably the highlight of those winners' quarter sets.
I think so.
That one and the Cosmos Esam one was great.
Oh yeah, Cosmos Esam, that was definitely a treat in itself. Wow. I mean, just so much momentum here at Dreamhack Denver. Again, guys, if you guys are definitely like what you're seeing here and what you're listening to, make sure you hashtag Dreamhack Denver on Twitter, DHDN17. Dreamhack paid a lot of money to get that cool little emoji for us, so make sure you guys are using that.
It looks sweet.
And join the conversation, man. There's a lot of Smash happening here. I know we got Melee happening right after this. As I look to the left of me, we got Tekken, Marvel vs. Capcom, Street Fighter, so many other games happening here at Dreamhack.
That's just the fighting games.
Yeah, that's just the fighting games. I mean, there's a whole arena here that's...
After this, I'm checking out the Hearthstone section. Just poking my head in.
I knew you were going to say that.
Hearthstone's best.
I don't know. I don't know anything about Hearthstone, but it's definitely fun to watch. But let's go ahead and take a quick peek at these replays here.
So this is the pivotal Lilac game, and remember, Salem wins it by just being patient with those back airs. Taking his sweet, sweet time. And he tried to replicate that same thing here. We saw him do it more on the... Yeah, there's the back air again. He just really wants to wait it out. Use that like a zero-suit back air.
Oh, and then that forward at 89%. That did it. Oh, my God.
89?
I mean, he was at 100. That's like level 100 Mewtwo. I mean, that's like he's already angry. Level 100. Like, Giovanni just like...
He had like 4 X attacks before that.
Yeah.
Like, we're protein. I got this.
Yeah, the protein to like make the attack stronger.
That's like the Pokemon where like every other Pokemon on our team's like an HM slave to get through the cave.
Yeah.
But you got this like level 100 Mewtwo and like, we got it.
We got this, man. We'll do it live. We got this,
you all
man.
on my back.
All right, man. Round of applause to Abadango, man, as he advances into the next winners round. We're moving right along here. We got...
our winner's side is set for tomorrow.
Yeah,
I believe it's 11 a.m. local time, mountain time. For those of you in the Midwest, like me, that's 12 o'clock Central, 2 o'clock Eastern. Or no, 1 o'clock Eastern, sorry.
Yes, sir.
I always stink at time conversion. And so it's going to be Zero versus Esam and Larry versus Abadango in the winner's side.
Yes, sir.
We're about to decide our loser's side top 8. And it's going to start with a heartbreaker. This is going to be, we saw Dako on stage already. The combination of him getting the upset on MVD and his teammate Karna getting upset by Nero earlier today means they play here right now to decide who makes top 8.
It's unfortunate to see, man.
That hurts my soul.
Yeah, I know a lot of Texans is watching in the chat right now, and they're like, why is this happening? But you know what, though? Both your guys are doing really, really good. So at least one of them are going to move on into the next phase of Smash 4 here.
But I'm glad to see Karna make it all the way through here. He lost in his pool. He looked pretty dejected. The crowd was very behind Nero in that set.
Of course.
And they like popped off for their boy. Like, good job, beat a PR member of Texas. But you know, this is Karna. He is a competitor in any game he plays.
That is true.
And so we see him here making it all the way to the cusp of top 8. Will he have what it takes to take out his teammate? And I actually don't know which character Dako is going to play. If it's going to be Zero Suit or if it's going to be Luigi.
I don't think we've seen, well, I haven't seen any Zero Suit in singles or in doubles. We're probably going to see more Luigi. I'd like to see some. I don't think I've seen any Zero Suit this weekend.
He played a little Zero Suit in his pool. I don't remember who he was playing against.
Okay. Was that on? That wasn't on stream, was it?
It was a stream match, I believe.
Was it?
I don't think it was you commentating. I think it was the second wave.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, I'd like to see some more ZSS, man.
It sounds like he's picking it. I heard the Zero Suit Sam's pick.
Uh-oh. I'm getting hyped, dude.
I could not tell you their record head-to-head. If anyone from Texas is watching, please feel free to tweet at me Lordstone 473. I will report that to y'all watching at home.
Did you say y'all? You did that just for the Texans?
No, I can do that. Actually,
no, from the Midwest. We can say y'all.
Fact,
yeah.
All right. I have a jazz arranging degree.
I'm listening.
Right. I studied saxophone at the school called University of North Texas.
Boom.
Hour to the northwest of, northeast of Dallas.
All right.
I lived there for 5 years. Daco went to the same university.
Did he?
Yeah.
Dang.
For both UNT alma maters.
Wow. I didn't know I was sitting next to greatness right now. That's crazy. Dang, man.
That's where the similarities end. He's much better than me at Smash Brothers. So.
Well, I mean, don't need stats to know that, man. But it's okay, though. All right, you guys have the same opportunities to get better. He just got better. He just played the saxophone. It's all good, man.
He's played since, like, we're all, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, no, he's also a sax teacher.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he's a jazz player, too. Both in the same program.
Boom. Sweet. All right, well.
I believe he still plays.
Dang, man. You got all the stats, man. It's really interesting.
Stats.
I mean, I play a little piano myself, so it's nice to see, like, other musicians. Like Locust. I didn't know
the saxophone warmed up from time to time.
I say Locust plays the piano. Plays the piano very beautifully. Bam and Evan both play the piano as well. I'm like, wow, I didn't know there were so many musicians in Smash. But it makes sense, to be that good at the game with your fingers. Like,
the timeline, like the methods you use to improve at Smash Brothers or any competitive game, are really similar to the timeline and techniques you need to use to improve at music. They're like you said, it's a lot of dexterity, a lot of hand mechanics, a lot of repetition, a lot of labbing. Just, we call it, I think, just practicing in music. A little bit different.
Practice lab.
But you just lock yourself in a cubicle for like 4 hours.
You're like, I'm in the fine arts building.
Piano in there.
Yeah, I'm in the fine arts building. That's the lab for us. Yep. Right, yeah.
Exactly.
All right.
That's why I'm always, I'm going to take that back. I am never surprised. I was going to double negative. I'm never surprised to see when a Smash player is really good at music.
Definitely.
Anyway, this was very excellent filler, Rod. Congratulations.
Yeah.
We made it to the match.
We can do other things. You guys didn't know that, man. Us Smash players, we can do other stuff. All right, but in the meantime, let's go ahead and move right into this like you said. Dakpo switch over into the ZSS. Let's see how well Karna deals with this.
Final Destination is our pick. So let's take a look here and see how this plays out. We've seen this Sheik versus Zero Suit Samus matchup on the top level stage for a while. We've seen like Nairo versus Mr. R, Nairo versus Void.
Yeah.
Typically, it's Nairo's the one who comes out on top in a lot of those matchups.
Oh, gets the Zaire. Okay, forward air right into the bouncing fish, and he's just scouting out Dakpo off stage. Woo! Zaire seems to be his thing. Gets the neutral special right into the dash attack. No surprise that he plays DSS and Luigi, two characters that are really good at microspacing opponents out and coming in for big damage. Like one hit turns into 12.
Yeah, for sure. And right now, Karna looking to just turn some hits into stage control, but you don't want to trade with that Zero Suit back air, especially when you're as light as Sheik is.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that setup there with the flip jump. Really just putting him in a spot here where if Karna blinks, he meets the bottom of Final Destination.
Oh, goes a little low right there. Oh, tries to go for the forward smash. Eats a down smash for his trouble. Beautiful attempt, just not on the money, man. Karna right now playing out of his mind here. Okay, Zaire's him back into a corner, and Dakpo can just not pinpoint where he's going to land on stage.
I got the stage control again. Oh, these dash attacks not paying off. Maybe a misinput there for Dakpo. But he will turn around, get the back air from across all the way downtown again.
That back air that ZSS and Samus both possess hits like a ton of bricks, dude.
Karna just wanted his rage gun so that forward throw bouncing.
That might just be like a space character thing. Like they just have really, really good back air. You know, Star Fox, Captain Falcon, Metroid, like you name it. Like the back airs are just crazy. Whoa!
Nice combo coming out here from Karna. Dragon, Zero Suit across Final Destination again.
2% differential, you know, despite that good conversion, they're keeping this one very, very close here. Okay, Dakpo kind of faced the wrong way to find any connection for those jabs, and oh, good walk in and out from Karna. Loving the positioning here.
And Karna's spacing pretty well right now. But he gets caught in the corner again. These up smashes from Dakpo not working out to his chagrin, but okay, gonna get the foot jump. Use that to make sure he does not fall victim to the blast zone.
Yeah, please don't. Dakpo really struggling to get back on stage. So, you know, he was playing very well at the beginning of the match, but things are definitely turned around.
Yeah, but this is Zero Suit with Rage.
Yeah.
Speaking of the turnaround character.
You are correct, and you almost spoke it into existence there.
Yeah, Dakpo didn't pull the trigger. I think he was waiting for an air dodge or some other kind of option. Karna needs to still play on point, even though he's very close.
Oh, I thought he was going to go for a forward smash. Interesting. Just runs right up, gets the up smash, and I don't think I've ever seen that move kill. That was almost the first time.
Oh, maybe the nerves showing here a little bit from these two.
Yeah, both characters showing that they got the dance moves.
Missing some killer blows. Karna going to reset with these needles.
Tons of spaghetti here. Not a lot of sauce, though. What the heck? That was a read. What the heck?
Nicely played coming out from Dakpo. And, you know, there was a couple of opportunities there, I think, for both players where the punches were missed. But
a lot of 2 forward smash attempts and up
Dakpo going to dig deep there, finish it off.
Yeah, the down smash attempt that was that did not connect either.
Up tilts probably would have killed also from
ZSS. Yeah, for sure. Nonetheless, though, that's what the next game is for. Let's see if we can a little bit of adaptation here.
I wonder if he's just going to do the platonic friend always play on the same stage kind of set. Sometimes we see that happening when people play each other a lot.
To be this late into the bracket, I'm not friends with anybody, man. I'm trying to win.
That's true. There's one of these players that will probably get a stake of that $10,000. One of them won't. I don't care how well I know you, man.
Yeah.
I will fight you to the death for this.
There you go. Okay, watch me whip. Good stuff. This is the second up air, but does find connects on the not the down tilt, the dash attack. Another grab attempt, but can't quite get the kill off the top.
Getting close, not quite enough. Now kind of looking to box here with these neutral airs. But that intangible up tilt coming out. Woo! Staying alive.
Yeah. Karna backing Dakpo into a corner. He is just really struggling to get back onto the stage, but his utilization of Zaire is so good.
Oh, and nice combo coming out. Neutral air to back air, and trying to use a little bit of the Nairo textbook.
Oh, again, another forward smash. Misplaced. Go.
Oh, but he misses. How did that up air miss? Should have been stuck. But, okay, Karna, again, we're seeing a lot of his killing blows. Just not quite finding the mark by minutes of spacing, but okay. Bouncing Fish can seal the deal.
And I want to just talk about like how well these players know each other. It really shows how well they know each other, how much they play, by how well they play each other off stage. Like they know exactly what each other are going for. And prime example right there.
Really messed up with Dakpo's timing, and he's going to throw that side B instead of any kind of recovery option, and that's going to cost him. It's going to be an even game. So, I mean, if you had told me this set was going to happen, this would be the one note that, like, $100 would go to Game 5 out of any of the sets we've commentated so far.
This would definitely be it.
Not surprised to see it go blow for blow right now, even though there's a little bit of spaghetti, like you said.
Just a little bit.
Karna taking Game 2. We are going to Dreamland. Pretty standard counter pick for Zeus with Samus.
I think
What I said about the platonic final destination, not really going to happen.
Oh, my God. About 9 seconds there. Got 40 damage on the board. Oh my God, but then Dakpo answering back, trying to chop away at that small lead. Good stuff, man. Oh, and then again, man, Dakpo, I just want to touch on like how well he's good at finding openings for Zaire and his tether grab. As you know, like that is going to make all the difference playing a character like ZSS.
Dude, Karna was just hanging out in the hole, man. He's like, I don't got anywhere to be. This is good.
Because I'm not jumping out quite yet, dude.
All right, trying to pick something up there on that platform. Again, looking for a big punish.
Okay, dash attack. Keeping Dakpo at bay, and I'm really loving what I'm seeing here. Short hop nair, reverse back air.
Those flip kicks. Not finding the mark yet, but I do appreciate the persistence from Dakpo. You always have to present that threat.
Oh, try to go for the empty hop into a grab up throw, possibly a up air, but the spot dodge up tilt coming out from Dakpo, that was beautiful. Also
beautiful, answering right back, blow for blow. I've said that a lot today, but it's pretty true.
Yeah, that was, oh God, that was beautiful stuff. Good footwork right up underneath that platform there, and like I talked about kind of with the Lilat match, you have to watch where you are on these platforms. Sometimes, you kind of autopilot and you think, I'm on these platforms, I'm doing good, I'm safe.
Yeah. He can't get me up here, and then he gets you up there, and you're like, oh,
yeah,
he really got me.
Then you get got, man, it happens.
I think we're seeing Karna react to what you were saying, really taking his time, not getting caught in any kind of platform, especially because Zero Suit Samus catching you on a platform with something like those up airs.
Uh-oh. Gotta watch your shoes, man. Try to down smash him that time again. He's not quite on the money for like the down smash attempts or like the neutral specials, but I will say that when it comes to finding grabs, he's doing very, very well. But even with that being said, Karna has this very dominating lead here. Not looking to let go of it at all. Oh my God.
Okay.
Get over here.
Karna gonna just barely avoid that up air, which might have led to his demise. Nairo grabbed Mr. R on this stage at 20% with rage and killed him. So, watch out, dude. And Karna certainly being careful. You see him double jumping very far away from that tether grab.
Yep,
as long as you don't get hit by that here, Karna should be in good shape, but, we've seen it happen before.
Yes. And I like his utilization of grenade. It keeps Dakpo recovering low. And that way, when he recovers low, he has to snap ledge, and then it puts him into a weird position where he has to watch how he rolls. Does neutral get it for it? Obviously, has to go for high recovery.
The neutral air, sweet spotted, but not enough. Re-grab, no kind of punish coming out. Oh, that sounds scary.
Yeah, he can't quite find the mark with that. Uh-oh. Dash attack for dash attack. Karnas finds the X marks the spot.
Love the coverage with the neutral air.
Okay, gets a little ghost damage too. That was crazy.
And these grenades are just making it so Dakpo can't immediately jump onto the stage. He has to go to ledge with the presence of this grenade.
Every time.
And the needles again. Oof. Shield not quite there. Yeah, do not roll into those down smashes. Dakpo's down smash might represent death. Actually, there too!
Oh my God.
Not quite enough.
Rage ZSS not quite able to get the stock going with 188% on the board, but an up air or one of those ladder combos. Yeah, a little stale, but one of those ladder combos off the top or a spike will definitely do it. Dakpo, phenomenal finish.
He's gone for those flip jump kick spikes before. He finally finds the one that meets its mark.
Yes.
In a very pivotal moment, too. Dakpo had to dig really deep. He was getting knocked to the left, knocked to the right, all over the place. That can really rattle you if you don't get a chance to actually establish yourself in neutral. But all he needed was that one opportunity.
Oh, and Karna going Cloud. He does have a really solid Cloud. Yeah, I've seen it at King of the Springs, too. He went there, and I think he went to something else that we were both at shortly after. I'm like, I didn't know he had a solid Cloud. It's pretty good. SmashCon. SmashCon is, I think, is what he went to.
Did he play Cloud at all in doubles yesterday? I was not able to catch it.
I think he did. Yeah, he played Cloud in doubles.
That makes sense. Anyway, here we go. Cloud with limit does interact kind of really weirdly with the boost kick. So if you can get that limit online and just hold it, it can really help him in getting out of some of these Zero Suit Samus setups.
Interesting. No punish there on the missed tether grab. But I'm actually surprised that wasn't enough to connect. Like, they seemed to be right there.
Oh, but Dakpo again taking control of this game. Well, actually, really for the first time, I feel like Karna was in control a lot of that game 3.
Side special, yeah. Oh, and then again another flip kick. Good stuff. Dakpo looking really good right now.
Dakpo saying, this is my time. You may be number 1 or number 2 in Dallas. Actually, I think Lima's number 1 in Dallas, right?
Yeah, Lima.
Karna always very highly ranked. Dakpo, like I said, multi-game specialist, but here's his time. He got his PGR win on MPT earlier today, and he's looking to answer by making it to Sunday, making it to Payday.
Oh, yeah. Okay, going for the Nair, and sure have Nair, a move that gives ZSS access to quite a bit. I know it's been nerfed, since ZSS has been obviously in Smash 4, but the nerf isn't too much. We see guys like, Dakpo and Nairo. It doesn't seem to affect them too much.
Dakpo really, he was just hanging out on that ledge, right? He had nowhere to go. He was just stuck there. Cloud was just omnipresent. So just throwing that blade beam out while Dakpo was tethering, great catch coming out from Karna.
Yeah,
and after he died a little early, he's still in this game.
Yeah. Still hanging around. Woo. Okay, gets the 1-2-3 jab slightly off the mark and starting to close this gap out. Karna bringing things back. Wants to force that game 5.
Even Stevens in Game 4 here. Karna's bracket life's on the line.
It definitely is. You got to watch how you whiff some of these grabs versus a character like Cloud, man, especially in the hands of somebody as talented as Karna. Cloud has very big hitboxes on his attacks, and they do a ton of damage. Little old ZSS can't take too many more of these sword
It's
blows.
amazing watching Karna cover these ledge get-ups from Dako. Oh, and he missed the... Oh, he had that cross-up, he just fired it in the wrong direction. And it could cost him dearly here. But no, the forward tilts, even that yet. I thought it would be enough.
Okay. Utilization of jab there, really good option. Throws out the down smash. I don't think that was ever intended to connect. It's kind of a bait to get him out of the corner.
Speaking of get off the attack. And that's enough from all the way. He fired that under Town and City.
Wow. Yeah, ZSS, pretty light gal. You know, trained by the Chozo, but I don't think she was trained to fight Cloud, man.
Not many people are trained to fight Cloud. Let's be real.
Yeah,
that guy's...
He's something else.
That's pretty good. So Dako could go Luigi, because it'll be Karna character locked, right?
Yes.
He will be character locked going into Game 5.
Is he character locked, or does he have to switch first? Is that what it is?
Well, he has to switch.
Yeah. He has to switch. If he's going to switch, he's going to switch first. Okay.
The Sheik coming out here for Karna, and Dako, I believe, is going to stay.
You know, I used to think that the Luigi-Sheik matchup was kind of undoable for Luigi until I watched a lot of those Mega Smash Mondays and Wednesday night fights where I would see K9 and Elegant, you know, face off against each other. That was like back when it was like K9, Elegant, and like JK always battling for like top 3.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, man, there's just no way that Luigi can deal with Sheik. And I was like, wait a second. But if Luigi grabs Sheik, she's in for a world of hurt. This is very doable.
Well, to be fair, playing against Elegant's Luigi is different than playing against any Luigi that exists in the world.
Yeah, I'm convinced that like Elegant's Luigi is not even the same character on the character select screen. It's something else.
He unlocks serious potential in the character. Dako's Luigi, of course, nothing to sneeze at itself.
Yeah.
We're going to see the Zero Suit Stamina again sticking around, and with Karna going back to his primary character, Sheik, I'm not surprised. Back to Final Destination we go. Both these players have traded wins on this stage.
Oh, yeah.
But Karna's last win was on, I believe, Town and City, right? So this is not locked in by a modified DSR.
Good old DSR, man.
It's something.
Yeah, it's something else, that's for sure.
Karna coming out swinging right now is something in and of itself. Again, put that grenade in just a great spot.
Yeah, and I did do a little damage. Even though it didn't get any knockback, there was some quick damage kind of put on there. Okay, Nair. Ooh, nice stuff. Yeah, forward tilt right into Nair again. Catches the landing back, and Karna, this man is reborn right now. Not exactly what it was about that win, but he definitely very comfortable right now in this matchup.
And he's going to get the bouncing fish here. That will clean up. And you see Dako sitting a little back in his chair, maybe off balance a bit. Karna answering back big time.
Yeah. Quick pivot grab. Oh, don't touch me though.
Tell me that was intentional.
Yeah,
I think he meant to pivot needles, but the way that worked out ended up being actually perfect for Karna.
Yeah, definitely. Down smash is a move that you have to respect, so a lot of times we'll see guys go up against these talented ZSS mains and they just let them toss it out. That's just not a move that you want to whiff versus.
Alright, that one I can guarantee was not intentional.
No, not that time.
Or grenades, but Karna going for the lab, and he gets the bouncing fish, cleaning up the 2-stock. You blink and you missed it, and Karna's in top 8.
Wow. Texas, stand up. Both of your boys doing damage here, but it is Karna that moves on. Beautiful stuff to Dakpo, though. Had you asked me who was going to run away with this match at the beginning, I would definitely have said Dakpo. But that's not a shot at Karna at all. It just seemed like Dakpo was, feeling himself a little bit more. But it just shows what a little bit of mental stability you can do, especially in a Game 5 set, man. There's always that time for adaptation. And that's exactly what we've seen from Karna. Karna
is a seasoned competitor. Like I said, Dakpo, he's been PR'd in Dallas in every single Smash game, right? But Karna has been highly ranked in many different games other than Smash. He was a Grandmaster for a time in StarCraft 2.
Really?
Yeah. And he's finished multiple legend finishes in Hearthstone. And I talked to him about Hearthstone a lot, actually, me and Karna. He was going to enter today, enter Hearthstone this weekend, but instead he did doubles yesterday.
Yeah, Hearthstone, those games last like 2 hours, so you wouldn't have even made it to
Each round is like an hour. And the Swiss matches are still going on. It's 2 days of Swiss. You end up playing like 11 or 12 rounds.
Oh, wow. So, yeah.
It's a marathon in a Hearthstone.
All right, well, if you guys are liking what you're seeing from Dreamhack Smash and want to get interested maybe in some other games, Hearthstone is definitely here, as well as Rocket League and
Counter-Strike?
League of Legends. Yeah, just all sorts of stuff. I don't know if Counter-Strike goes here.
Counter-Strike is here.
Okay.
I could be wrong. But anyway, let's talk about Smash 4, the game we know, and all these weird whiffs, but of course, coming around there.
Oh my God, that was so beautiful.
That was super nice.
Yeah, that was really good. Reading that roll, backwards right into the neutral special. Yeah.
Oh, and here's where he takes away his, I don't know what he took away there. I think he was just trying to buffer something, and then the side beat came out. That was it.
Karna with that very dominant 2-stock finish there. And then here we are here on the match that happened on Dreamland 64. The backer sends Karna flying.
Oh, and here's where you get the flip spike. Yeah. So she takes a little while to actually grab the ledge there, and when she does that vanish, so he just timed it very perfectly, cleaned it up.
He was looking for that a while too, but it just... I guess when he needed it to work, it finally did.
Yep. But it didn't work out in that game 5, as you saw in that very last clip. Air dodge shows, bouncing fish connects.
Yep.
Clean 2-stock, and that's going to be Karna moving on to top 8. And, I believe he plays the winner of this one. Let me check that bracket real quick.
I think so.
The next one coming up, guys, if you haven't seen, of course, you see him right there, that is PGMVD, who fell to Dakpo earlier today at the Luigi. Coming up versus Cosmos, and one of these guys is going to finish 9th, and that's going to be a heartbreaker.
That's definitely going to be a heartbreaker. I didn't expect to see both of these guys in losers, but, it has to happen.
And if ESEM had lost to Cosmos, this would be Panda team kill. So, either way, this is just going to be a heartbreaker upset.
Yeah, because one of these guys are Midwest brethren. It was like Texas and Midwest, but he lives in Ohio now, so he's Midwest.
And the Panda guys are just everyone's brethren.
I guess so.
There's good guys, good homies. Friends, homies. Homies is the perfect word. So here we go.
Go ahead, move right into game 1 here.
Getting Diddy Kong, of course, coming out for MVD. I don't really imagine him picking any other kind of character. He does have the Cloud and doubles, but we don't really see him busted out in singles at any time. He's going to be sticking with this monkey, and of course, Cosmos is very well known for his play.
They got even percentage on the board here, but somebody's looking to put some damage on it quick, and it looks like it's Cosmos trying to open up. Gets the nair right into Instapin, and his utilization of, the bite is so good. Sometimes it's not even used as an attack. It's kind of used as like a stall out as he's off stage.
Okay. I like what I'm seeing here for MVD. He's a little bit behind, but just trying to get his footing. Trying to get some tech chases in. Oh, but that monkey flip scouted out here by Cosmos.
Again, another grab. Gets the down throw, and he's sent clear off the side of the stage. And a pill into another pin and kick.
Not enough yet. Chunky Monkey staying alive. Banana not coming in at the right angle to cover MVD during those pummels. And he's stuck in the corner. Nowhere to go, nowhere to hide.
Ready or not, here I come.
The pin will find you, dude.
Yeah, I know, right?
Find you.
Yep. All right. Cosmo's looking really good right now. 32%. And the momentum is just not stopped here. MVD's going to have to try to figure something out here pretty quick. Have to figure out how to deal with this pin attack. That seems to be like the bread and butter for Cosmos and the bane of MVD's existence here in this first game.
Yeah, he's hadn't really... I like what he was doing a little bit on the first stock. He just got kind of overwhelmed by a lot of these options. Again, her entire kit comes out at weird angles. They come out where you expect to be safe really against any other character, but then here comes this really quick attack that just kills you. That you just didn't see coming.
The next thing you know, you're out of a stock.
But MVD's got some juggling going on here. He's racked up 100%.
Okay. Goes for the grab that time. Gets the up air. Not going to be enough to do it. Doesn't go for another reset off the platform. Is actually focuses more on getting his banana peel back in hand.
Okay, he's slowing down the game here. Finding that down tilt. Not going to find the F smash, though. Good avoidance from Cosmos.
Yeah, the evasion is definitely real right now. Try to keep away from that banana peel as we've seen again, but the down tilt up smash is going to do it. MVD back in this. Only 29% on the board, too, might I mention.
Yep, and this is, he's playing Diddy Kong the way he needs to, which is just slow and steady. Finding his footing. Starting that vortex up that we know and love, because so many Diddy players in the Midwest. That Diddy Vortex we had to deal with since basically day one.
Yeah. Yeah, it hasn't gone anywhere, man. Vortex is real. Okay.
Banana in hand, though, for Cosmos. He's getting that banana throw to pin a couple times now.
Yeah, that seems to be what he's going for a lot here, and it's almost working for him. Okay.
Planting his feet. We are on the final destination portion here. No platforms to speak of.
Absolutely not. It gets right in between MVD and the banana peel, goes for the grab. Oh, very good. Again, another forward throw attempt. Interesting. He's starting to switch over into forward throw instead of down throw. Oh, I might have spoke too soon. Whoops. Wow.
He used that down throw to perfectly set up the chase with the up air.
Yeah. I think he thought that maybe he would go on top of the platform first, and maybe MVD would have enough time to evade and get back on the center stage. Nope, actually jumps through the platform, goes right for the up air.
And that definitely caught MVD by surprise. He could have, like, monkey flipped out, but instead he thought that the no mix-up would work. Cosmo's not falling for it.
No, absolutely not. But he said, I wasn't born yesterday.
Back to Town and City, though, for Game 2. Both of these players had some pretty crazy breakouts at Big House, right? Cosmos, of course, taking the set on 0. MVD had a great tournament of his own, though. He took a set on Abadongo. Woo!
Yeah, he definitely took a set on Abadongo, and I want to touch on that situation right there. I think Cosmos was expecting an up air that time. MVD gets right on top of Cosmos and actually goes for the spike. It's an interesting choice of options. Maybe he wanted not to stale out the up air, obviously. Probably wouldn't have been able to kill at that time.
He likes to go for some, MVD, I mean, he likes to go for some of those interesting platform resets, like hit the dare to re-grab on those platforms. He does some things kind of unconventionally for Diddy Kong, but that's like just why the character's so good, is you can play him in different styles, and it can be successful. At the PGR level, even. So here we see MVD. He was getting a little bit battered and broken at the start of this, but he's looking confident right now in Game 2. He's got good stage control. Ooh, the mix-up.
Oh, up throw. I thought he was actually going to go for a back throw, possibly just to get him back off stage, but wanted to go for something a little bit more safe. You know, as you know, Diddy Kong, he could be in the advantage off stage, and they could switch very quickly into the disadvantage. And with a character like Korn that has such big hitboxes on those aerials, it'll just make the task at hand that much harder for you to get back.
And he's got the stage for his own. And okay, he's not going to be able to find a grab out of that pin kick. He's stepping back, slowing down. I like this from MVD, but it's not slow enough, apparently.
Yeah, man. Might have slowed things down a little bit too much. MVD, unfortunately, finds himself losing that first stock. Cosmos right now, a similar situation to what we've seen in game number 1. He has the rage, but he also has a lot of percent on board. MVD, let's see how quickly he can get this stock going.
Banana's back, and doesn't even need the first hit of that up smash. Second and third are right there for him.
Yeah.
All right, the answer back comes from MVD, but we're going to break out of it here for Cosmos. A quick neutral air. Useful tool.
Yeah. Chopping away at MVD. Put him in the slap chop. Oh, one of those rare situations where you get in between Diddy and the banana peel, but things don't go your way. Rapid jab. Oh, come here.
Good shield, though, from MVD.
It's not the easiest thing in the world to try to punish Korn's dare. Like, you think you can get there in time, and she just, like, rolls, or he rolls completely out of the way.
Yeah, and the move is not the most popular move Korn's used, so it can take you by surprise, but good awareness there from MVD staying alive. And he's got him on the platform. This could just be it. Yup, pre-patch, boys.
Yeah, there we go. This Dreamhack or Apex? I don't know where we're at. This is crazy.
If you told MVD every tournament was Apex, he'd be cool with it. He's just like, yeah, it's Apex.
I think there's a setup here, or somebody has a setup that's like pre-patch, if I'm not mistaken. So,
oh really?
It's not a tournament stuff. Like somebody just like brought it. It's like, yeah, friendly stuff.
You ever want to have a trip? Go reset your 3DS to 1.0.0.
Nah, man. Because I can't down throw up tilt with Link, man. Like the character falls behind you after down throw. I don't like that.
Jab, up smash, do all sorts of naughty stuff.
Yeah, anyway. But yeah. You're right. There were some good stuff about good things about pre-patch days. But regardless, we are definitely in the future here, and both guys they have a game on the board, but this game here is gonna prove a lot. Wow, my God,
reaching up there.
Yeah, reach for the stars. That's for sure.
Weight coming in handy. Using that grab and vulnerability to kind of parry the banana hit. If he had kept pummeling, he would have dropped Diddy Kong. But instead, going to continue the hits. And now Cosmo is taking a fight out of crime. Huge lead at the moment.
Beautiful lead, yeah. 102%. And MVD, no slouch despite being in the deficit. He has a lot of rage on hand, but Cosmo's not giving him any opportunity to use it or throw it around at all. Oh my God.
All right, MVD coming in. trying to use Diddy's mobility here.
Come here.
Diddy, a very mobile character. Cosmo is playing Corrin, one of the slower characters in the game. Definitely one of the slower top tiers.
I think so. Oh, she used to be pretty quick on foot. Didn't she get like a run speed nerf or something like that?
Yeah. She used to be faster actually on the ground, but she doesn't really need it, as you can see.
Nah, man.
Finding that stock.
Yeah, speed running MVD stocks right now, you know. You would never even had guessed. Okay,
Panda
there's a
Global,
dare.
done quick, right? Oh, is there a jump? No, okay, MVD gonna sneak away anyway.
Good utilization there, a monkey flip. High recovery, that's okay though.
Cosmo's writing the book on MVD this game. Woo. He's got
the Kung Fu, God.
double left. Oh, and he knew that monkey flip was there. He almost got him.
Oh, tried to scout it out, Sturm. Banana Peel down tilt. There's a forward throw. Banana Peel backhand. Let's see if MVD can try to bring things back into his favor.
Looking to connect something off of that neutral air. This is how MVD can claw back into this. We've seen it with Zero. He can keep people pinned at the ledge for what feels like the entire game. We'll see if MVD can do the same thing.
There's
That's a start.
There's a force smash. Definitely a good start. Now let's see what he can do here to try to turn it around. You know, Cosmo's just playing completely out of his mind. Again, another situation where he goes for the grab, but the banana peel just does not break it up. Cosmo's looking in prime position here to try to run away with this, but MVD's not going down without a fight, but some good old-fashioned commentator's curse comes out.
What were you saying?
I guess, you know.
He's not going down.
There was a fight. He went down. There was a fight.
There was a fight.
There was a fight.
You know, to be fair, he was like at 100% and Cosmos is at like 50.
Yeah.
So he did start to bring it back. Just Cosmos shut the door really nicely there with that pin. And so here we go.
Sugar, we're going down swinging, man, right?
Gonna divert from Town and City. So final destination, these best stages, of course. No platforms to run from that banana. But right now, Cosmos looks like he doesn't care.
Not at all. Up throw, good stuff. There's the forward air. Some quick and simplistic damage thrown on the board here.
MVD here, he's just got to... Like we said, it's slowing down is the thing he needs to do, but as soon as he slows it down, Cosmos becomes hyper-aggressive, comes in with an explosive kill option.
Yeah, and the Cosmos is just not an easy character to get in on, you know, or easy player, excuse me, to get in on.
We saw that with Esam. He struggled mightily. Eventually found it.
Yeah.
Found the opportunities he needed.
Let's see if MVD can kind of take a page out of Esam's book and try to open Cosmos up a little bit. It's a tall order ahead of him, though, especially as he's trailing in games and in percentage here. Oh, what the heck? Okay, looking for the banana peel hit right into a up air, possibly a back air, depending on height.
All right, good roll away. Needed to get out of that pin. Okay, with the rage in hand, that's not going to be enough either. I thought that would be the stock for MVD.
Yeah. Almost. Gets banana peel, down tilt, into the up smash. MVD back into this thing, and I hear the crowd get a little hype.
I'm pretty sure the crowd is just Esam shouting, but you know what? That's good. Teammate camaraderie.
Yeah, Esam's
about it.
He's a crowd within himself, really.
That's true.
Esam has a lot of personality.
He wants both pandas to make it into Sunday unscathed, but MVD's got a while to go yet. He's got to win this game, win one more against a very potent opponent. Alright, good break out there. And using this anti-air up smash, you see that sometimes. It actually comes out super quick. I think the first hit of that up smash for Diddy Kong was like frame 5. One of the fastest up smashes.
Yeah, it's something quick like that, man. I mean, no surprise that Diddy Kong's quick with that.
Oh, he doesn't have the... What?
Whoa, okay. I mean, the camera mixed up too. The camera didn't know where the heck to go.
It didn't work, but I really like the idea. And I appreciate how Cosmos wasn't freaked out at all by that setup. Like I said, MVD, he's got kind of some wacky stuff he can do with Diddy Kong. Going all the way. You don't see anyone go under Final Destination ever. Not even like villagers.
Yeah, they don't want to play that game. Okay, now Cosmos with a good deficit right here and getting opened up for an up smash, or excuse me, not up smash, but forward smash attempt here by MVD. So despite a bit of spaghetti from MVD, still sticks to his guns, no puns intended. And
I like that.
Closes
nice.
Cosmos stock out. Yeah, man. We hear about 1 million of them, man. Game 5, no surprise there, right, Stern?
I love Game 5s, man. Give me all the Game 5s. Let's go. That duck on the stage wants more Game 5s.
I think so.
Let's get at it. Smashville.
All right, MVD coming out pretty explosive right now.
Forward throw up smash. That's interesting. As someone who's working on the Diddy Kong, I'm going to put a lot of these in my back pocket.
You're working on Diddy Kong too, dude?
Diddy Kong's fun.
All right, man, what character don't you play, dude? All right.
He makes his character look so fun.
Fun?
Yeah.
All right, man.
So does Cosmos with Corrin, to be completely fair.
That might just be a top player thing in general. You know?
It's true. Cosmos got the stage, really not going to try to let MVD back, but he barrels his way through with a grab. And MVD waiting patiently, taking his sweet time, does not fall victim to these pins. There it is again.
All right, tries to pin him away. Yeah, he wants to get him as far away from that banana peel as possible. MVD getting the air dodge happy, doesn't want to deal with an up air.
Sparks fly, and they continue to.
God, it doesn't stop. Cosmos looking so good in a little dash dance there to let MVD know how comfortable he is.
Cosmos also showing no fear, even with that taxi platform all the way to the right side. Not going to fall victim to like any grab attempts or banana hits, because that's one way for MVD to get back in the game quickly, is to get some kind of taxi platform set up.
For sure. And you know, one thing I'm starting to appreciate from MVD is even though he's in a deficit, he doesn't let the lead extend too far.
Oh, I thought he had that forward smash just a little bit off the mark here.
MVD expecting a roller. Yeah, it's slightly off the mark. Okay. Dash attack. Guess so. Banana peel back in hand. Let's see if we can try to make some magic happen here. Okay. Cosmos stuck in the corner slightly. Comes out swinging.
MVD is slowing it down. Not taking the time to pull a banana, though, until I say it. And lands on that platform as just a perfectly gift-wrapped present for Cosmos, saying, thank you, I will throw this in your direction. But maybe it was a trap all along.
I think so, and MVD getting so many opportunities for down tilt and the up smash. Doesn't even need all the hits when he goes for it. Only needs that first and that last one.
Now MVD can crawl back into this.
Yeah, literally. His spacing has been so good, yeah.
As we've mentioned a couple of times, very potent. The entire history of Smash for Wii U. You gotta be careful with those monkey flips, though.
Yeah, can't go for too many of those. As we've seen, a lot of decons have autopiloted like the monkey flip, and they have lost plenty of games.
MVD messed up his DI there on that last upper. He actually could have died, but he's staying alive right now.
Ooh!
Just barely, though.
That was some evasion if I've ever seen it. Getting completely out of the way there, the pin attack. Cosmos, you know what he's looking for. The name of the game is, can you stop him?
Getting that shield up just barely in time. MVD is hanging on by a thread at the moment. And the clock's ticking. We might be close to that up throw KO.
Yeah.
We haven't seen it really this set.
It goes for down throw that time. The up throw should be enough to kill at this point. MVD wants to get in, but he wants to make sure that he makes whatever option. Goes for a count. Goes for the border. That was so weird.
I thought that he was going to go for dare. Not yet. Monkey's heavy and he's staying alive here. But that should be it. That is Cosmos moving on in the loser's side. Respectable handshake, but MVD looking quite disappointed.
Yes. Cosmos does pretty well versus Diddy Kong from Florida. Did pretty well versus Dyer at Kingslayer.
He did pretty well against, you see that guy in the back there sitting next to Esam.
Oh, yeah,
Not many players have a 3-0 on 0 in their back pocket, but that is Cosmos.
That's something to hang up on the fridge. I'd take that home and show it to Grandma. I would. My grandma, 3-0 the best guy in the world. That's okay, sugar. Like, that's okay, you know. So what's a 0?
Good job, honey.
Good job. All right, but anyway, good job to Cosmos, you know, as he advances on.
Again, it's just such a heartbreaker that one of them has to fall.
Yep.
But MVD will fall in 9th place.
He's still the most valuable Diddy. That's okay.
That's true.
Yep. So moving on to the next game here. Hobby versus Nero. Nero, we've seen him play earlier versus Abadango. Ended up falling a little short. Crowd was definitely on Nero's side, but it wasn't enough to give him the superpower needed. He needed that crowd buff, and it just, unfortunately, didn't give him the power up.
Yeah, he made it out in winner's bracket after beating Karna. Karna made the run all the way through losers to make it to top 8. After losing, Nero had to beat SSB 100. Another guy, I can't pronounce this tag. Something. Regulating something. I'm not going to even try. But now he's fighting Javi. Javi, another PGR member. We'll see how Nero does. And we'll see how Javi fights Bayonetta. He's been having I've mentioned it previously on this cast that Javi has fought at some of our weeklies in Chicago. The first couple of times Javi took the sets on Tyroy, but ever since then it has been all Tyroy all the time. He has like 2 or 3 in a row versus Javi. So I'm curious to see what his strategy versus Bayonetta is and how it might have adapted since his time in the Windy City.
Okay. Yeah, you know, Tyroy is just that's a tall order. No matter the caliber of player you are, he could be, you know, low level, high level, top level. Tyroy is just no slouch. All right, but neither of these two gentlemen here. Both of these guys looking to make it to the next round here. Unfortunately, both find themselves onto the loser side of things. Oh, come here, gets grabbed.
Javi off to a pretty hot start. Another Sheik potentially making it into the top 8 on loser's side here. Javi can make this set. On the other side, I believe if Nero wins, it would be another Bayonetta where he might actually have to play against Salem. I'm not sure what the matchup is. No, okay. He would be playing against Cosmos. We're not just playing Cosmos.
Alrighty. Okay, gets the fall away hit of the forward air. Good stuff. Oh, Javi trying to sneak in the down, or excuse me, not the down smash, the up smash. Okay, but with that being said, you know, the relentlessness just does not stop here by Javi. He's making it very difficult for Nero to land. He is just everywhere he does not want him to be.
Looking for maybe an air dodge there to get the up air. Not going to quite find it. Again, continuing this pressure, going for another up smash.
Oh, don't ever air dodge. See that coming a mile away. See you later to that first stock.
Exactly what Javi wanted. He's going to take the opening lead in this game 1. And, you know, Sheik with the lead. Here it comes.
Just starting to open you up a lot with those forward air chains. Double back air. Goes for the forward tilt. Doesn't matter about the bat within, though, because still keeps the combo going.
I forget which set I mentioned it in, but with that bat within coming out, the frame 1 air quotes air dodge, was this enough to take the stock? No.
Almost, though. Nice attempt. Like to see a little bit more of that.
Javi's going to look for opportunities there to frame trap the bat within. So you can't get like a full combo, but you can bait the bats to come out. She actually has a little bit of lingering stun after that.
Oh, good stuff there by Nero.
Looking for a witch time, not going to present itself yet.
Yeah, he was definitely looking down the barrel there. That was not a good position to be in, but he takes Javi to the top. Can we get the stock taken? Okay, not quite that time. You know, Javi doing a good job here just dancing around, you know, Nero. Nero just tossing out a lot of hitbox here, hoping something connects, you know, but Javi seems to find all the connectivity himself. Oh my God.
Not enough yet. Javi taking again. Oh, the back air enough?
All right.
I remember a day where that killed, like, off the ledge jump at 80.
The Dark Ages.
Javi showing that move still has a little bit of usefulness to it in that kind of weird percent where maybe those up throw up airs won't work so well with the rage he has. So back air coming out in the clutch. It's going to be a game 1 victory here for one of Mexico's best players.
I think so, yeah. Javi, he came here to do work. I'm not exactly sure how long Javi spent in the States. I know a lot of international players, they'll just stick around in the States and go from tournament to tournament, but he's traveled quite a distance to be here, as well as like Abadango and a few other guys that are here.
Javi's been doing it for a little while.
Yeah.
He was in Chicago for a bit. He was in SoCal for a bit, doing some of the MSMs.
Yeah.
Going to some of the sagas. He's on the run. He wants to go to all the tournaments all over the place. So good for him.
Okay.
And here we are on Lilac Cruise. We kind of talked about the dynamic of this stage for both these characters. The tilting can mess up the needles.
They can also open you up for a lot too, like a tipper up smash from Javi.
Yeah, these platforms are really nice.
Yeah, as you see, he's going for it right there. Or it could be a situation where you think you're out of range for Witch Twist to hit you, and I'm going to say, let's be honest, you're never out of range for Witch Twist to hit you, man. I mean, that move is just so good.
That's super quick. Combos really well at all percents. But Javi is planted in center stage. He does not want to give this up.
Yeah,
he's going to continue to just wait for Nero to press mistake buttons. Exhibit A.
Okay. Yeah. Kind of overcommitted a little bit with that smash attack. I mean, I do like the attempt. He was trying to put some damage on, but I feel like there were better options. Could be a sign of frustration. I mean, you know, Javi Sheik is a hard character to pinpoint. She is all over the place here.
Javi's movement is really interesting. Okay, I like that. I'm going for the spike, but okay, not far enough to actually send him into the drink.
Not that time. Javi again with another up smash from the upper underneath. Nero, I think he's starting to download that a little bit. You see he's playing it a little bit more safe on these platforms here.
Fading all the way back with that bouncing fish. Being as non-committal as possible.
Right. Doesn't want to put a ring on that one, dude.
Gonna hit your shield and then be all the way on the left. Want nothing to do with it. Javi trying to sneak back on. He actually finds a way, like, under Bayonetta. Back air again, though, coming out.
Oh, wants to go for that forward throw. That's amongst some of the strongest forward throws in the game, like herself, Captain Falcon, like Pit, Dark Pit. Like when you see somebody get grabbed on the ledge versus a Bayonetta, you know what they're going for.
Forward throw here for Javi, not going to quite work out, but turnaround bouncing fish, always a staple.
Again, another bouncing fish, this time at a bit of a lower percent, but he's putting some good damage on the board here. Has some rage to work with, so a lot of his quote-unquote bread and butter combos or some of the combos that he normally goes for won't quite be enough to work, but Sheik with rage, she's still going to output a bit more damage, so that's okay.
Yeah, you really have to adapt your combos when you have this max rage almost coming out for Javi. And instead just kind of look for maybe like a 1 or 2 piece. Of course, needles too. Taking a defensive position as Javi, but again, waiting for some of these air dodges, waiting for some switch times.
And not only a defensive position, but a safe position here coming out from Javi as well, as he's starting to bait out a lot of these witch time attempts. I kind of talked about that earlier with him versus Abadango. He didn't really go for a lot of witch times. We're starting to see it a bit more now. And I think he's kind of using it as like his saving grace when he gets chained in combos.
Yeah, it might be a panic option.
Yeah.
Which, if that's your panic option, like you can get away with it a lot, but Javi is not the type of player to let you get away with it.
No, absolutely not. Oh, that's going to do it in a 2-stock victory as we move on into game number 3.
Javi, he's like, just taking care of business. Look at it. Look at his face. He's just like, you know what? We got it. Yeah. Just one more.
That man has one earring in. He has one earring in, right? You know he's here for business. Right? He's not here to play around anymore.
He's just like, I want to finish today, get ready for tomorrow, and go to sleep.
Yeah.
This is my job.
Yeah, basically. And Nero, huge, shout out to him. I mean, he's doing very, very well here, but Javi is a tall order, man. This guy is no slouch. We'll move right into the next game. We're on Lilat again. I'm not exactly sure if both guys just kind of agreed to this or what, but maybe they both feel in an advantage state here.
It was Nero's counterpicking game too, so I'm not surprised to see him stick with it. Again, I always like to see people have like a game plan and then stick to it instead of trying to go for like reactionary counter picks or stage counter picks just to try and throw your opponent off. If you have a rehearsed game plan, like you work with like a coach or something on like what plans you want to do and what matchups, stick to it. Don't divert just to try and get some kind of change of scenery,
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, Gotta stick to your guns.
Yeah.
Oh, and Nero doing just that. Oh my God! Oh God, that was so amazing to see. I thought that Nero was going to have enough time to get up and get out of the way. That Javi said, you might want to think twice, my good sir.
That took my stock from here. Ow. Oh my Lord.
It's all good. I'll share stock with you, dude.
Please. I need it. Javi wants his 3-0 handshake, but let's see if Nero can just get something started. He's got good damage in. Finding a way to take the Sheik out, though, has been a struggle. You can see him maybe space with those back airs a little better, too. Like we saw Salem doing it. Just taking his time, spacing with the back air. Such an effective move from Bayonetta.
Oh, for sure. Another situation there where he gets the bat within and gets completely out of the way of the forward air chain. I like that option a little bit better than going for which time. Javi was kind of scouting that out in the last game. He seems to be more comfortable not throwing it out here in this one. Okay, yeah, get off the platform, my friend. All right, I don't want a repeat of the last game.
Javi literally waited for Nero to blink. What are you going to do, man? You have nowhere to go. I've got you right where I want you. If there's ever like a statement of dominance in this game, it was that. But of course, Nero going to strike back right as I say it, finding that back air, and there's the crowd. They want their guy to at least get one game.
At least one. One would definitely help.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, good stuff. Goes for the up tilt. Nero looking for access to a grab here. Just goes for a patented Bayonetta combo. Nothing too flashy. And again, another bat within. Almost opening Javi up there for some big damage.
Javi has shown really good defensive DI, finding a way out of a lot of these follow-ups that Nero might be looking for.
Yeah.
I was looking for like the same follow-ups and it's still not working. See there, look at that, finding his way up, SBI up.
Yeah. Wonder what that analog looks like,
so
man.
Deep. Who edge guards Bayonetta that deep?
Crazy guys like Javi, man. Guys who will wait to the end of time for you to stand up on a lilac platform so they can try to up smash you. Oh my God, Javi right here, getting eaten alive here.
Oh, what do you got?
Oh, couldn't call. Oh. Okay, try to catch that landing leg. Oh my goodness, and then a lot of spaghetti there. There was an air dodge attempt, but Javi just slightly off the mark with the up air.
Which time, if it does land, should kill. If Nero can find it. Javi's played around which time incredibly well so far in the set. But all it takes is one. The bouncing fish takes it away.
Yes. Round of applause there by Nero. Definitely held his own versus Javi, but Javi is just a beast within his own right. And with that being said, Javi's going to move on into the next round.
Again, to him, it just felt like business as usual.
Business as usual, man.
Clean it up.
There it is, suit and
Make
tie.
top 8. Yep.
There you go. No surprise. Yeah, no surprise there. Like, if you were to ask, like, what the top 8 would be, you know, whether Javi was going to be in it or not, I think you could bet your bottom dollar that you would catch Javi in the top 8.
Yeah, before this block started, I was going to say one of my picks to really impress today was going to be Karna, but then he got upset in the block before this, and I was like,
yikes, I know.
maybe I shouldn't go on record to say that. But he made top 8 regardless.
Yep.
I believe he'll be fighting off against the winner of Salem and Bang.
Okay.
So he's got a tall order against him if it does indeed turn out to be Salem,
Yes.
his opponent tomorrow.
And even Bang as well, you know, Bang being the best player in this state, so, you know, it's not going to be easy for him the next day.
Yeah. A lot of Sheiks, a lot of Diddy Kongs, a Korin, a lot of interesting characters. Like
Pikachu.
Yeah, Pikachu, of course, Fox, of course, and winners. Well, like the usual suspects in this top 8, but
some character diversity, though, nonetheless.
not too much DLC.
No.
Not too much at all.
No. Abadango?
Abadango, he's like the secret DLC.
Yeah, well.
The one everyone forgets about, Mewtwo.
Mewtwo, do we really? I don't ever forget about Mewtwo. I hate
Well, you live in
Mewtwo.
Nebraska.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Nebraska's got Nev, one of the killers. Killer Mewtwo.
You got that right, man. That's not a fun guy to fight, but anyway, we're getting ready to move right into our next game, our final match for our block. MVG Salem, getting ready to face off against Bang, unsponsored. Hopefully he keeps playing, man. Puts, his name on the map here. Maybe see him sponsored one day. Colorado, a virtually unknown region. So I'd like to see him, do some work in esports for himself.
Yeah, I hope so too. Crowd already getting hyped for their guy. They want to see this Diddy Kong do well. He kind of picked some of those unorthodox options. Was able to take a game off of 0, though, in that winner's quarters match. Or no, winner's top 32 match, right?
Believe so.
Yeah. So he's shown some good gameplay today, and we've seen Diddy Kong's, not even just Zero's Diddy Kong do well, we've seen himself like Nairo's, even Allies, I think, took a game or 2. Not a set, I don't want to say, but did alright.
It's a year of a lot of things. The year of the Luigi. We got a bit of Ness at the big house. So Luigi and Ness are back. And then I guess everybody has a Pocket Diddy. Are we back to that again?
Pocket Diddy's fun.
Okay.
Pocket Diddy's a good old time. So much Bayonetta around.
It's a time. I don't know if it's a good time.
Diddy's got good anti-cloud strats, good anti-Bayonetta strats.
Mm-hmm.
May not win the matchups necessarily,
but he definitely he's well equipped though.
But yeah, he's just got good stuff that you can use. So I'm not surprised to see people go into that character in some of these matchups.
For sure.
And we'll see it here though. Bang, of course, solo Diddy Kong. Don't think he messes around really with any other characters. I've seen he has some like for fun secondaries.
Yes.
I don't think he's going to be going to anyone else though here. He's going to be going his best versus Salem, of course. Top 3 player in the world. Maybe top 2. I feel like Salem versus Nairo is kind of a back and forth. Which one takes that spot at the moment in time?
Oh yeah, I don't even want to be on the team trying to decide where these top players go. Man, that's some math that I just don't even want to deal with. But
shouts to Swar and the PG Stats team as a whole. They do serious work for our scene.
Oh yeah. All right. Speaking of serious work getting done, man, Salem put some serious work in on Bang here. Okay, tries the wood switch right out of shield there. Bang with the nice defensive maneuvers. Oh, it's the girl. Oh my God.
All right, Bang. I like it.
Yeah.
Didn't quite work, but it was interesting. And he's got interesting follow-ups. He's keeping pace right now.
How did he land with forward air and grab the banana peel at the same time? Salem, my God, he is just so good.
He ate his calcium. He's slippery. finds himself back on the stage. But not for very long. Sam gonna get that grab.
Bang not really sure which way to guard, and unfortunately that ends up getting him thrown off stage here. Salem covering all landing options. Dive kick.
Oh, but no jump out of there. Sam could have gone for the double jump up there. Must have been what he meant to do.
Uh-oh.
There it is. All right. Second time's a charm.
Yep. Okay.
Now, Sam picks that first stock. Bang has to kind of recalibrate. He got juggled to the left and the right all over that way.
Yeah, you know, despite being juggled back and forth, Bang, when things were looking really good for him on his first stock, he was doing pretty well. You know, just not letting Salem do Salem things, you know, catching him right out of afterburner kick, really forces some awkward landings as well. As you see right here, Bang back into the money.
On that taxi platform, he had nowhere to go. Salem just going to have to hold that L on that stock. Bang again, this is a blow-for-blow match.
Yeah, 45% on the board, though. Bang really struggling to stop the bleeding here as we see a good old-fashioned game of spacing out with back airs. Both sides really trying to bring the opponent in. Oh, don't touch me, though. Afterburner kick. Wood Twist tries to sneak in a second one, and
that was all predicated on Bang thinking he was safe to pull the banana, but instead Salem chose that moment to break the stalemate and approach. And I feel like that's how Salem gets a lot of mileage in this matchup. He's just not letting Diddy have the opportunity to pull bananas.
Oh, what the heck? Just hit with his own banana peel.
The back air turnaround, there it is, Salem on the board, taking game one.
Very interesting finish there. We've seen a lot of attempts from Salem to take the opponent off the top, and he actually just closed out with something as simple as a back air. That was crazy.
Wow. I love that duck, dude. That duck's sweet.
What's the purpose of this duck?
I'll have to ask production after this. That's so cool.
Production. It's crazy.
It's a thing that happens on like theater productions where they like hide just some random prop on the stage.
Yeah.
We used to do that with a squirrel at my high school. Anyway, that is not at all Smash related, so let's get back to the game. Here it is, Town and City Game 2. Bang, I feel like sometimes he just got in trouble for pulling that banana, right? Like Salem, he's known for not approaching, but he's also, I feel like, how he gets just work done is just flipping that script.
Yes.
Known for not approaching, but when he does approach, it takes you by surprise.
Yeah, and I think that's one of those conversations that I've seen on Twitter happen from time to time again. You know, is Salem really a slow-paced player, or is he just waiting for the right opportunity to attack? If it was up to Salem, I don't think he would want to play slow, but I think that because Bayonetta is a character that when she finds an opportunity to get in, she takes it and she turns one hit into 1,200 hits.
Right.
That's just what he brings to the table.
Meanwhile, Bang is not playing slow at all. He's getting big damage in, getting that forward smash was almost enough to take the stock, but spot dodge actually going to get Salem out of a scary spot with that grab.
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh, catches the banana peel back in the forward air. Salem with a lot of damage on board here. Bang just playing as if, you know, he's not playing against the second best player in the world. This is how you got to go after all PGR players, man.
Yeah, exactly. Bang, he's looking real nice. Gonna try to corner Salem here, but Salem gets the witch twists. All right, finding the way out of the second one. That was super important. With this rage, those auto links would certainly have spelled doom for Bang.
Oh, yeah.
Meanwhile, Salem has crawled back into this just a couple of hits at a time. No really crazy explosive combos, no like 0 to 70s.
Uh-oh.
Taking his time here.
Goes a little too low. Salem didn't even have to go for the edge guard that time. He just knew that he wasn't coming back.
Now it hurts to see. I think Bang still had a double jump, but he just miscalculated. But that was right on the money there. Bang back in it.
There you go. Didn't waste any time. Banana pill. Okay, just the up throw. Good stuff here. Salem really is trying to scout Bang in. Bang more focused on his banana gameplay and the forward smash coming out from Salem. Don't get too banana pill happy, man. My smash attacks can definitely keep you away from those.
Now Bang actually cornering Bayonetta here. But Witch Twist going to actually combo break, coming out so quick.
Uh-oh. Okay, Witch times the banana right when he thought it was safe to come in. The good forward throw, and then try to hit him with a little mix-up. I seen the beginning animation there of the bullet climax, probably trying to scout out an air dodge or something of some sort. Bang playing it safe and going low as possible. Without going too low, because you seen what happened last time.
All right, I like that little wall out from Salem, if that's what you want to call it. You throwing the banana up and witch twisting and back airing. So much pressure from the position that Bang was in.
Gets to the forward air and able to find access to a grab. Forward throws off stage. Bang has to spin an air dodge.
When that monkey flip forward is going to cost him here. The chase. No, Salem not going to pull the trigger.
Okay. Plays with his back to you. That's a very scary position to be in.
That banana throw down again. So sneaky.
Oh!
Okay, Bang's alive. He gets his back air. Getting juggled left and right, but he's still alive, and that's what matters.
Oh, wait. Salem went a little too low. Bang puts a game on the board.
And again,
Salem, what the heck?
In that player cam, you saw Salem smiling. He's just...
Why did he go so low?
So
the world
aggressive.
may never know.
He did that same thing for Sabadango. You could say that cost him the set.
It definitely
In that
did.
set, he was very low percent when he escaped.
He did the back air, but it looks like he actually held out the bullet arts and just went a little too low. I'm not exactly sure if he knew how to get out of that animation as quickly as he should have. Nonetheless, though, Salem, oh my God. Oh, the Wild Wild West, man. All right, Diddy Kong has a gun, too. I just don't know if it's as good as Bayonetta's.
You know, Pop Gun's kind of underrated. You can do some silly stuff with it. Of course, the cancel, like the movement abilities it gives you is really good. But, oh, okay. No movement ability is going to really help him there, but he does stay alive.
Yeah, speaking of peanut pop gun shenanigans, we've seen a lot of it in doubles yesterday with like grab attempts from grab attempts from E7 to MVD would just charge the peanut pop gun explodes right on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, obviously you're not going to get anything that cool here in singles, but still pretty awesome to see.
All right, Bang makes it back to the stage. He's juggled every which way right now. This is Salem's game at the moment. But Bang can crawl back into this.
Yeah, dive kicks right into the grill of Bang. It looks like he's trying to keep him away from that banana peel. First hit of forward air right in the afterburner kick. Oh, come here. Spot dodge spaghetti.
Spot dodging left and right. Both the characters have really excellent spot dodges. So you'll see them quite a bit. And also, neither character wants to get grabbed. So.
No, well, yeah, absolutely not.
If that's your intent, it's a good option. Oh, Bang was looking for something tricky with like that falling banana to intercept the dive kick.
Speaking of interception, the delayed jab there, intercepting what looked to be a jump from Bang. Oh, that's re-grab.
Yeah, he's done that twice now, where he like almost kind of got highlighted in weird spots. But he's staying alive, not really.
Yeah, weird mix-up, that's for sure. All right, banana peel back in hand though, and it looks like Salem feeling pretty comfortable right here. Gets the platform help. Ends up dropping the combo slightly, and it looked like Bang wanted to turn around and go for like possibly like a down tilt. Nonetheless, though, Salem was stuffing it out. Yeah, definitely not. And even if it was fast enough, man, would twist, you know.
It's a hell of a move, man. Hell of a move. I've seen it work out right now for Salem. You can use these witch twist dive kicks away to really keep the pressure on Bang and not really have too much of an answer. All right, good intercept. Can he finish the stop? Ooh.
To the top he goes, baby, and drops him off into the blast zone. Salem goes up 2-1. Let's see if Bang has gas left in the tank to try to turn things around here.
We'll see. He's got water left in the tank. He's going to take a big sip of that bab. And I'm curious what kind of counter pick he's going to make. Oh, we've seen him go Final Destination in previous games.
Smashville?
Smashville. Smashville's fair.
Plays this one safe. All right, and Bang's not the only one I think is cold here. I see him blow right into his hands. I know we're sitting right under a vent right now. So let's see if this match can heat things up for us.
Bang looking to get Colorado into top 8. But we'll see what Salem has to say about it.
Oh, are you crazy, Salem? Giving Bang just that much more leverage here into this match.
Bang looked more upset about that in the player cams than Salem did.
Hey, man, we take those.
Bang's like, come on, give me a real game. I don't want to take a game, 2 games where you SD twice. I want to fight you mano a mano, right?
I guess so, man. He's a lot nicer than I am, because I'm just taking that one to the bank and cashing it, dude. Whatever.
We'll see. You know, we take those is the Midwestern term, right?
Right. Oh, okay. It's kind of scared me a little bit there. Gets back onto the stage as quickly as possible. Bang, playing just completely out of his mind here.
He's got to. When you get that free pass, you shut the door.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what any top player would do, and Bang is going to prove it here. Look at the red down air. Exclamation point on this game, maybe.
Here we go. All right. Salem. Oh, my goodness. Sturm. We have ourselves a Game 5 situation. Colorado's #1 player moving on into a
How
Game
many
5
players-
versus Salem.
I don't care what the circumstances are. How many players can say they two-stock Salem's Bayonetta? Not many.
Not many.
I don't know what the math is. It's not many.
It's not many players at all, sir. All
And
right.
it will be a final game of our block, which, by the way, I've enjoyed very much, my friend. Let's get to it. For Salem's sake, I really hope he doesn't SD again. And you know what? Oh!
Okay.
I thought he was going to pull the trigger on an up air or something.
Yeah, he did a little bit too much up there in the air. He understood that combo wasn't going to connect into the blast zone, so he had to throw out forward. Oh, my goodness. He had to throw out forward there to give himself the covers, but what the heck was that?
The stock ender is going to miss. Great survival DI coming out from Bang.
Okay.
But even though Salem hasn't gotten one of these stocks yet.
Again, up smash, not going to quite be enough to take the stock, but I'm talking, the bleed is not stopping here.
Yeah, this is a lot of damage to take. Bang is on the back foot, even though he is surviving. Don't get me wrong. If you survive, it's better than not. But 112 is a big crooked number against Salem.
Oh, yeah. Double forward air in a row. The platform pressure is very real here. Salem looking to bait him in using the bullet arts. That's some really quick and, minuscule percentage, but it's still percentage on the board nonetheless.
Monk flip mix up, the classic, of course. If you're shielding, use the command grab. If they think they're not going to shield, use the kick.
Okay.
Still hard to punish either way, don't forget.
Oh, yeah.
This is actually scary here. If Bang can get a setup on the ledge like a banana down tilt forward smash, he can take the stock first.
Yeah. And I just want to touch on something we seen there a moment ago. Right when Salem was on top of him, on top of that platform, Bang made it look like he was going to go up there, but actually just did like an empty hop, forcing Salem off of that. I mean, that just shows you like how strong mentally he is right now.
Oh, scary spot. Bang sneaking away again, though.
Okay.
Gets to the ledge.
Oh.
Just let it rip. Not enough. He needed that down tilt first, like he said.
Uh-oh. Down throw, not going to be enough to do it, but did it to get him away from his banana peel. Such a pivotal option. Spot dodge spaghetti again.
Oh, man. How's Bang avoiding this stuff? And the pivot grab. He's off a stock here on Salem.
Goodness, and the crowd comes alive, but Salem quickly silencing the audience, bringing this one back to a close game. Sliding heel
Bang
kick.
shut the door.
He has the keys, but does he have the right one to close it and lock it for good? He wants to put the nail into Salem's coffin, but Salem coming back alive here.
This is where, and I've commented so many Bayonetta games where Bayonetta just come out with that stock ender. We saw it at EVO, game 10 grands. When you're behind a lot, you just have that extra gas in the tank. We'll see if Salem can pull it off here.
Oh, again, another situation. Oh,
the banana actually hitting and knocking Bang out of the witch time.
Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, and using the banana peel against him there, that was really good to see. Up tilt, up air.
All right, continuing the chase.
Active hitboxes, but the backer is the only hitbox that matters. Stuffs out Bang's final stock. Salem moves on.
But what a hell of a ride that Bang gave us. Definitely an entertaining set to watch. Salem almost beat himself a couple times, but he will make it to tomorrow, and that's what you need to reset your momentum. Even if you're playing sloppy as hell on Saturday, tomorrow is a new day.
Tomorrow is a brand new day. It's a brand new set of 24 hours, man. Beautiful stuff there by both players. That was definitely a show from start to finish. So many Game 5s in this top 32. And let me tell you, it's been a blast to be up here with you. Despite it being so cold right here, these matches definitely warmed us up, man, because I am freezing.
That's true, man. I'm stressing out about these matches we watched, and I'm not even playing. I'm just like, just talking about it.
Right.
Oh, man. It's crazy. What a fun set of matches to bring you guys here at Dreamhack Denver for top 32 and top 16. My name has been ETC Lordstorm. Joining me,
Rod the Dutchman, and it has just been a blast. Dreamhack Denver, the final stop for Smash 4 on the Dreamhack circuit. The next one, I believe, is Dreamhack Sweden, which is going to be like Melee and just traditional FGC, but we might be back next year. Yes. Hopefully we're back next year, though. Dreamhack has definitely treated us very, very well, and I gotta say, man, if anybody in the Smash community didn't get a chance to make it out to any of the 4 Dreamhacks for Smash 4, you missed out, man. You definitely missed out.
I'm so happy I got to make it to one until the end of the year, or before the year ended, because that was my goal this year, was to make it to one of these.
Yeah.
So happy I did. Can't wait to check out what all it has to offer for all the games. There's a pretty great setup downstairs.
Yes, sir.
A ton of stuff going on, guys. And there's a lot of talk about, there's a major every weekend, right?
Yeah, seriously, no, the month of October's been crazy.
For the bang for your buck at these majors, right? That's what you're asking. Dreamhack has a ton of stuff. There's so many booths and games and things to do here.
You can sleep at the venue.
You literally can
literally sleep at the venue. You can shower here. Like, you literally don't even need to book a hotel. Like, there's so much to do. And I know Smashers more specifically talk about like venue fees and what's justified and what's not. 24 hours, you get your PC gaming on. This is a LAN party. This is the LAN party.
I brought
event.
my laptop. I'm gonna play some PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds later. I'm hype.
You are
get some chicken dinner, man.
There it is, man. You are a fiend, and so are you lovely faces in the Twitch chat. You guys are fiends as well. Thank you guys for rocking and rolling with us through this top 32. We're going to go ahead and sign off. It has been a blast.
But before you go, we are going to Melee next. There's going to be a quick break.
Yes.
Smash 4 Top 8 is 11 a.m. Mountain Time tomorrow, 12 Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. That's going to be Coney and DC bringing you guys Top 8. It should be a hell of a show.
Definitely.
If you enjoyed what you were listening to today, my name's down there, Lordstorm473.
I'm Rod the Dutchman. It has been a blast. Keep it locked right here. We'll be right back with more Melee action right after this.
Dreamhack Denver, Colorado. I am joined by the god, the team's connoisseur, the commentary, the commentary guru right now, just killing it. DJ Nintendo. What's up, my man? How are you doing?
What's up, man? How's it going, man?
Yo, I'm living, man. I'm living. Yo, it's weird, man, because I feel like yesterday here, it was really hot, at least to me, and now it's like super cold.
Yeah, it's really cold. That's why you see us with the jackets on.
Like, yo.
Because we're like right next to like a garage, and like we're right under an air vent, so it's like...
Nah, yeah, it's all bad.
Yeah.
All kinds of wind speeds are coming at us.
You know, we go through any type of weather for you guys.
Yeah,
Give
man.
you the crisp commentary as we got Melee Singles finally on stream. We're sorry for the slight delay.
Yeah,
but
it happens, you know.
We're here though, and we got
Coach Crunch. My man out here, he's
Liquid
like, yo,
Crunch.
I'm in the field too. I don't just coach. I need you guys to see why I'm this coach versus the NorCal Falcon connoisseur.
Yes.
Dash dance, grab, tech chase, you die. You know, Nick Whittier. I play this dude like every other week in tournament.
Yeah, every 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks. Shouts to Made. That's where it happens. All the time. That's where the magic happens.
Yeah, man.
You know?
As we are counting down today to lock in the top 8 for tomorrow here at Dreamhack Smash Championships in Denver, Colorado, man.
Yeah, I think this is a good set to start.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
most
man.
definitely.
It's got to be like winners finals or something in their pool.
Yeah, of course. Melee Singles did start at 4. So these are not like the very beginning matchups or anything like that. So
we've
been underway.
We're deep in bracket right now.
Yeah.
We got a Fox Falcon matchup. You know, I like to say it's explosive.
Oh yeah.
I think it's one of the more underrated matchups as far as like the most watched. Like most, you know, people really love this matchup.
Yeah.
A lot. Like watching it anyway. It's just very like, you know. Ooh,
okay, we're going in there, yup, just like that. Oh, yup. Wow.
Go ahead, DJ.
Yeah, you just said it, explosives, and right away, within a few seconds, the first stock was already taken.
Okay, my experience playing Nick. Nick, if you're listening, this is how I feel.
Give us the data on Nick right now.
I feel like playing him, he's very, very, like, calculated, type punish-heavy, crazy, very safe. But he's like really, really good at being in control.
Yeah,
it's like really good at it. So my man, when he has leads, he's like low key impossible. It feels like. But when my man does not have control, just shambles. Like, you know, I don't know. If he doesn't have a lead, I pray for him because it's just like he's not the type that like Johnny stock it back. You know what I mean? It's either he Johnny stocks you with 3 stocks left, or he just loses. So I don't know. And then Crunch, from what I played him once. Just not in tournament, just friendlies this summer. He was pretty solid, man. I mean, we were going back and forth. He was going in.
Yeah,
he's got some stuff. So.
Yeah, man. Don't count him out just because he's a coach, man. This guy's been playing Smash for a very long time. You know, he's been improving his skills here. So here we are in winners finals with their pool. So
there's a reason why Hungry Fox be beating all these foxes. Just saying. You know, when you got your coach that plays Fox.
Yep.
Pretty high level. You know.
That's what I'm saying. Then he got amazing, you know, partners to practice with, like Hungry Box. Yeah, Chew, you know, chilling.
Yep. How do you feel about this matchup? Because I, you know, yesterday you would get busy on us teams. You were going in on me and Johnny. I was like, man. So I don't know. What do you look for when you fight Falcon and the Fox?
Yeah, oof.
Not that.
Even before, not that. Basically, me as Fox, you know, when I'm trying to fight Falcon, I try to, you know, cross up the character. Because he doesn't have really good out-of-shield options. Like, the best thing he has is up B, but it's so slow.
Right.
So I just try to get a bunch of cross-ups, because even if he shields, he can't really punish me. Except back air out-of-shield, but then I have Shine, which is faster. Stuff like that. And if I notice that, you know, they're over-blocking a lot, then I go for cross-ups into grab. And then I get up throw, up smash, things of that nature. So that's what I try to look for. And upper, great conversion.
It sounds like you go for, like, what you like to do is you go for, like, you put him in shield and then you mix up his timings in shield, right?
Exactly.
So, like, because he stomps or whatever, you just got an option ready for everything he does. I like that approach.
Yeah, see right there when he nared him, he blocked immediately. Just he wanted a shield because usually the Shine would come right after the nair.
Also, I'll point out, Nick is also a connoisseur of this stage. Me and him pretty much played this stage like 9 out of 10 times we strike here. It's here at Battlefield with him.
And all the Falcons, you know, because this stage isn't that great for Falcon, but they are improving in stages like this and Fountain of Dreams. So.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, for sure. But wow, this is a super tight battle right here.
No. Yep. Crunch is kind of, he's going to control, but can he get the edge guard? Oh,
no. Oh, great smash. Yeah, but then got the second one immediately. Wow.
That was crazy.
Yeah. Great recognition there from Crunch.
Yeah, man. And see, it's hard for Falcon, man, because, like, you know, Falcon Fox, what's like cool if you're a Fox main is you can pretty much guarantee yourself to play on like FD, Fountain, or Yoshi's.
Yeah.
You could just strike Battlefield and Dreamland, and that's three bad stages for them. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So it's like, I guess Yoshi is like the lesser of two evils between the three.
Wow, that was an amazing grab by Nick. Nick being, of course, NMW.
Yep. Ooh. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. The boy's punish is crazy.
Yeah, that was an amazing punish.
Yeah. We saw his work at teams yesterday, you know.
Yeah, got second place.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You know, out here, dude.
Yeah, he's doing his thing.
He's also, teams is his thing, too. But Crunch is like, yo, y'all forgot.
Yeah.
Look at the score.
Yeah, y'all forgot about me. I'm already in the lead.
Yeah,
Ooh, okay. The grab punish, I feel like in that situation, you know, he landed with so much lag. You could just wave shine him into up smash and secure the KO.
True.
Yeah.
It's probably more guaranteed. And then grab, you got to mix up and, like, you know, re-DI at that point. It's just like, nah, well, Fox, you don't. I don't know.
But I understand it because sometimes it's like you're already in the zone and you're already thinking like, oh, I'm just going to go for the grab. But then after, you're like, wait, maybe I should have just wave shine.
Nah, I agree. Sometimes with Fox, I feel like when you get the hits you want, you really like just want to keep the moves going sometimes. So you're just like throwing stuff out there, even if it's not the best choice. Yeah. You know?
Because his Fox, man, you have so many options all the time. It's like sometimes you brain fart a little bit. Oh, I should have went for the better option.
Right?
Oh, yeah, that amazing read.
Yeah, Crunch, he definitely, like, it'd be nice to see him do what you said with the wave shines.
Yeah.
Ooh, at least
okay, but these follow-ups, though, I'm liking.
Yeah, no.
Nick is stomping the yard on him right now.
So one thing don't ever do versus Falcon and Mars, spot dodge right next to him. That's a guarantee, just like,
Oh my God, staircase! He almost got the staircase.
Staircase to heaven. You know that,
for real.
On that Planet Fitness, just...
Yeah, he working out.
Okay.
All right, staying on the top platforms to be safe while invincibility runs out.
That was actually a flag up grab.
Into up air. All right, so the best thing for Crunch to do in that situation, since he was knocked down, is just crouch cancel the hit, and then he'll slide through the platform, and then he could grab ledge. That way, that conversion with up air into knee into up air doesn't work.
Right.
Yeah.
It's big brain. Can't you DI the weak? Oh, that should just end it.
Yeah.
Can't you DI weak knee a certain way where you can't get up air after, like DI down? I think.
Well, you can, but the thing is, like, see there off stage, like when he got weak kneed into up air, he DI'd in, because usually that's your thing, right? You don't want to go too off stage.
Right.
But he was already, like, really off stage when he got hit with the weak knee. So it's like, even in that situation, it was kind of like Dunsky's already.
Yeah. Boy, Nick taking a breather.
Yep. Yeah, this is smart.
In the zone.
Take a little breather, you know.
My man, when we be playing bracket, he hovers over the top platform for like 20 minutes. I just be ready. I'm like, come on, man. Let's get going. He goes Fountain. Does he ban it? No, he does not. I know Nick does not like FD. He hates FD.
Yeah. I mean, FD is such a strong stage for Fox.
He can't stand FD. So I mean, I've definitely been trunched by him here. So and like you said earlier, like a lot of the Falcons are getting good at this.
Yeah, they're improving their game right there.
As shown.
And I like that. He read that too. That was such an amazing bait because it looked like he's going off stage. He probably thinks I'm gonna up B, so let me side B. But then he faked him out.
Right.
Yeah. Like wow. So the layers from both players.
Right. And then the call out too. Like you would think he would know like. Oh, I'm a side B on ledge, right? I would mess that up and think he's going to ledge, but Nick knew he was going on stage.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's why he jumped out early, to bait him out to not grab it. Yeah. So that's very smart.
Loving the tech chase. Okay, Crunch. Get this edge guard. Wave shot. Oh, see that? Yeah, that's
what I'm talking about. Okay, but
that works.
He caught him with that earlier too, because Nick is DIing like correctly, but then Liquid Crunch is on that already.
Yeah.
to convert. If you DI in, converts into
What I'm loving about Crunch is like he's really reading Nick's patterns in the air. Like his how he DIs and how he jumps in the air. Calling it out pretty hard. I like the down tilt. Okay. The spacing war.
Yeah, Nick just doing, a whole bunch of nairs and up airs just in case Crunch comes with an incoming. Just trying to snipe him out. Yep, just like that.
Yeah.
Oh, but the platforms, this is the thing with Falcon. The platforms mess him up so much. A lot of his follow-ups.
Ooh, that's why we shield drop in 2017.
Yup, everybody.
Oh no. Shambles. But, it's still even. Yep. Not too bad, but, Falcon lives pretty long, so.
Oh, yeah, he read that too.
Man, flubbing these switch chases.
Yeah.
Just stop. Yo,
Crunch with the read, though, but no punish. Crouch cancel grab. Oh, it misses dash into a jump cancel grab right there.
Crunch doing a good job, though, of just, not getting walled out too hard, you know? He's still finding ways to come inside with some stuff.
Oh, yeah, misses dash again.
Okay.
Just trying to space them out. Both guys, being extremely patient here. This is game 3.
Yeah.
So, wow, that crouch cancel grab.
Oh,
but that was actually a great crouch cancel.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that recovery, Nick reading it.
The Raptor boost, though.
Yeah.
So, if you're Nick, you really want to get a lot of damage right here.
Yeah, this is this chance right here. Because now it's like, now even though this is a bad stage for me, you're forced to approach me. But Nick does not care about that. But wow, NTSC Fox, he will make that. Yeah, just in case you're not sure if Fox can make it or not, you could just short hop up air, and it'll basically cover every option. You will most likely send them off stage again. And then you can follow up after that, because the up air will send them kind of low.
Right. Here we go, last stock situation, game 3.
Yep. Ooh, that was a really important wave land.
Okay, is he gonna get it? Oh, he doesn't go.
Oh my God! Wait!
Oh no!
Yeah, he should have known that he was gonna go all the way forward and didn't DI the drop zone setup as NMW takes it so close 2-1 over Crunch.
Crunch just had to go low, man. That's all he had to do, man.
Yeah.
Oof. But Nick Whittier moves on.
Yep.
Crunch, we're probably seeing more from him. I think he's just in loser side, so my man's still in the tournament. So all you liquid Crunch fans, he's still out there.
Yeah, but that actually he could have just DI'd it. The drop zone into knee.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, 2 chances too.
Yeah, even though he would have been in a edge guard situation, but of course you have a chance to live, right? But he had the shines right there.
Yeah, and Nick's problem, like when we play all the time, I always get him with that. It's like you'll forward throw him, and then Falco is the same thing, but with Dare, it's just like he goes too low and then jumps at a bad angle.
Yeah,
you can just every time stuff it out. You gotta jump almost as you're getting thrown. I played Wizzy once, and I threw him and he came up with stomps, so he was above me before I could even react. Yeah. So, but it happens.
It happens. Yeah, he almost had it. Should have known that at very low percent. Falcon doesn't have, of course, the greatest recovery. Right. So they're most likely, especially at low percent, they're going to go all the way with their up B. They're not going to do a pullback.
Yeah.
They'll probably do a pullback, maybe depending on where they got hit from the shine, to try to trick you. Because if you do it twice, maybe a third time, okay, now let me pull back, see what happens. But, he went all the way, and, Crunch didn't see that. He almost got it, but...
It's unfortunate, but clutch by Nick,
Yep.
Very together.
Yeah.
He did FD that second stop.
Yeah.
Kudos to him.
Kudos. But
next
though, we got one of the best players on the planet. We all know him very well.